Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Adventure Corp. We're going to continue with the tomfoolery and shenanigans of robbing people.
This is
Good
a lot.
morning, evening, good
Yes.
evening.
Yeah, I have the map on Alachran. Oh, also, if anybody wants to have some fun, we've started posting some of my personal favorite moments on TikTok. Yes, it is just me who is choosing and putting them out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your personal favorite moments on TikTok, tag us.
Yeah, just go nuts, all of our viewers.
Yeah, our
All-
two unnamed
all
viewers right
Our two unnamed viewers that are definitely not us.
and they're unnamed, so we don't know if they're Mondo King or not.
Yeah, they both are and are not. They're Schrodinger's Mondo.
See, that one was original. I like that one. So,
Don't worry, I wrote a bunch.
oh dear
Oh.
God, I'm gonna bludgeon you with this giant speaker thing we have. So, getting into the introduction for this session. Last session, What? Can I help you?
If you're gonna interrupt, you have to be watching the stream at least.
Do you want to be a player? We can roll you up a character.
Ooh, I do like having a red shirt.
Oh, just to clarify, guys, that is the Sydney.
Yeah, her special feature, like we've talked about. She has one just about every episode.
Isn't the dragon named Sydney?
Oh shit, the dragon! I forgot about that.
So last session, the brothers met Eric in Bamber to discuss with him. They broke into the Purwold mansion the following evening. While they were doing that, to assist that, they stole a farmer's ladder right off of his barn to reach the second story. They used invisibility, trying to hold up the ladder to keep it visible against the wall with some success. It worked and it didn't. What followed was a quick escape while under fire from one of the guards who had gotten wise to them. Kana and Dre were apprehended while trying to secure a horse for their return trip to Barley. Not actually put in
Don't know if
prison, but
apprehended.
yeah, under suspicion that kept them from leaving. Upon them not returning, Barian cut wide around the town, delivering the green dragon head to the trophy room of their new employer's mansion. After they got back together, they returned to Alachran to find it in basically lockdown, with the threat of a dragon in the forest throwing the city into high alert. They also noticed that a dragonborn were being persecuted and not allowed entry to the city, so they sent a letter to Barrick to warn him and express their concern about Lyra having trouble getting in. And then they decided to make a stop before going home to see their old mentor, Master Hall, who informed them he actually needs them to recover another psychic creature that he has discovered hidden beneath the arena, that something seems to have awakened recently.
Oh
So
god.
some new tunnel or access to it.
When
has
you say
awakened.
all the things that have happened together, they start to sound like they're related to each other.
That is the danger of saying things together. Yep.
He should use proper commas, semicolons, colons, and periods.
I'm talking. That's not how talking.
those
Yeah.
Semicolon.
So, I believe we ended the session with you guys finding yourselves back at your mansion, the Knot, and taking a rest. So you guys would wake up along with Kana on her couch that she drugged into the room. I'll actually pull us to the Knot because why not?
I get it. Because it's not.
Alex.
Oh, look,
Alex.
me?
Yeah. What? I have a scroll case. What do I have for scrolls right now?
You have in the scroll case Featherfall, Charm Person, and Non-Detection. And you have
Okay.
2 empty scroll cases.
I do. Featherfall, Charm Person, Non-Detection.
Yep.
Sweet.
So you guys awake on your couches that have been serving as your beds for quite a while now. As Kana sits up and looks around. Morning!
Morning, Kana.
Morning!
Kana,
Yeah.
do you have a hairbrush?
No.
I'm going to lend you mine.
Why? She's just got this like mess above her head.
Looks like a rat is living in your hair.
Maybe I didn't check. No, not this time.
I can hand her my brush. Yeah, give it a brush out. I have long hair, that's why I have a brush.
I had long hair.
It hurts.
Yeah, I know. If you do this every day, it won't hurt as much.
I don't like it. It hurts.
Okay, I'm gonna go and like show her. I'm like gonna grab the hair and like pull it through so that it doesn't pull on her scalp.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay,
You make it not hurt.
I do it for her.
She like sits and happily just as you brush through her hair.
There you go.
Every once in a while, she gives you a smack. Ow!
Hey. There you go.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
All right, Dre.
What?
So you
Well-
guys would hear a knock on the door.
Oh, I'm gonna open the door.
You
Oh, actually, who is it?
you have no idea.
It's
Okay,
someone's at the door.
go open the door.
You head up to the front door and pull it open, and you would see a gnome standing there. Looks to be younger, probably not even in his 20s yet. And he's standing there with a large satchel on his side. Hi, can I interest you in the paper? We're just spreading out our reach with our weekly paper out on Fridays called the Nest News. Can I interest
Oh
you in it?
no.
Yeah, sure. How much is it for the weekly subscription?
Well, we just do monthly, and it's a silver a month.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. I'm gonna give him a silver and a copper for himself.
Oh, well, thank you very kindly. That's awfully nice of you.
Awesome. I grab the newspaper.
Let's see. Bye! As you click the door shut.
I open it. Sorry?
Oh, bye!
Oh, bye. And shut the door again.
As I will put that in your guys' journals and have it pop up on
Ooh.
your Alex.
Ooh.
And then I will. Do you want to read the headlines or should I?
Well, I'm not reading the newspaper, which makes this a little awkward.
Actually, Dre is reading the newspaper.
Hey, Bear, what does the newspaper say?
Yeah, Dad. What is
Well,
the
it says,
newspaper?
recently lottery winners, the Jakobson brothers, come with 1 million gold pieces.
What?
Shit, you're gonna have to retire. People know your name now.
They've also been given a landed nobility.
It's a good thing we don't have dollars in this game. Otherwise, that would mean something. So, you guys have the issue 26 of the Nest News. The main headline is "Reckless to Slay Dragon," and then the subtitle is the famous adventurers declare they will deal with the new forest menace. And then the other major story is the Thornglade, worse not better, forestry ground to a halt by animal attacks. And then there's a couple of small stories they talk about later in the newsprint. The curfew established and martial law. There's one titled "All Must Work: Building Up the Wall," and then "Bad Time to Be Dragonborn: Racism at a High."
Oh no.
The features of the newspaper. If you
Ooh.
guys take a read, the Thornglade bit would just be that bears and wolves and other aggressive forest creatures are
Ooh.
going further and further out of their normal grounds and being more and more aggressive, and they've had to actually stop. The only forestry currently going on is clearing the trees next to the wall. And then Reckless is actually the name of an adventuring group that has declared they are coming to slay the dragon,
Oh,
although they won't be here for some days yet.
it's not like that. It's reckless to slay the dragon.
No,
It's that reckless is going to slay the dragon. Reckless as a noun.
precisely.
Are they going to slay it recklessly?
Quite probably.
I
That
mean,
would
they
be
wouldn't really be reckless if they didn't.
Exactly.
Well, we could have been it could have been a typo. It could have been recluse.
No, they spelled it correctly.
Yeah, Tate Shadowwalker never misspells.
Reckless is going to recklessly slay the recluse dragon.
Is it really recluse though? It kind of like
Announced its presence.
yeah,
It's in the forest, but it's like it's hidden. It's not coming out.
but like it went to the forest from somewhere. If it was really a recluse, it would have stayed wherever it was.
Good point. Good point. Well, what if something
All right.
scared it
moving
away
on.
from its other place?
So, you guys have your morning news in hand, which you can take a gander through.
I refuse to read this.
Very well.
Barian reads it. I just read it for me.
I did. That's what we just did.
Okay, Barian reads it. Actually, Kata,
Yeah?
here, you read it.
Oh.
You can do it.
Okay, so here I'm gonna point at a word. It's the third line of the main article. 2 words over.
Can.
Well done.
Yeah.
I
I know
wasn't
that
even
one.
I wasn't even looking at the paper, so I actually don't know.
That's what people put soup in.
Mhm. They can. Yeah.
Also a preposition. Is it a preposition? I don't know.
What?
Can?
Yeah. Like I
Uh
can't do it.
This is not important.
you can.
So,
Hmm.
you guys get Kana practicing her.
More like
Must be
canna with all those reading skills.
I will take levels.
All right, Dre. I got some stuff that I got to do in town. Sorry. How much gold do we have?
Oh, that's my job to keep track of, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking.
And can you? I'm actually gonna get you to break it in half
Yeah. Why is that?
so that we each have our own. So I'm not spending your money, kind of thing.
Oh, well. We have a total of just under 1,800 gold.
Okay. Can you break it in half?
Not
Please.
easily.
Okay. So just under 1,800. What is the number? Just tell me the number.
1790.
1790. Okay,
we
so
have-
that's 110 less. So we'll just go like this.
We
Go
both
900 each, and then take 55 off. It's
no, we
845.
we just take 5 off. We have 900 or 895 gold each.
What?
1790 is 10 gold less than
1800.
1,800.
Okay, good. So we have 800 each.
Math. No, we have 800, 895 each.
Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you. That's all I needed.
You're right. That wasn't easy.
Now
Okay.
don't spend that all in one place, you rascal.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go grab a few things in town. I should be back in a bit.
Okay, don't get like conscripted.
No, I won't. Do you want to meet at the arena? What time is it right now?
Like
In
8.
the morning.
Yeah. 8, whatever time you guys got up.
Okay, so it's like 2 in the afternoon.
You guys meditate, so you could get up at
That's true.
4, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Depending when you went to bed.
I'll meet you back here in a bit, and we can go check out the arena
All right.
or something. Okay. I'll let Dre do whatever Dre wants to do.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like to get up to, Alex?
No, I will continue our. I forget where we were in me and Kana's campaign. I
Right.
think the dragon like kidnapped the princess or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
You guys-
I'm gonna start with a recap. Hey everyone, welcome back to. Yeah, a man comes around with a newspaper for
I hate you.
Oh man, that'd be so much fun if I were more committed to it.
Oh my god, that would be a wild bit.
We just lost 10 subscribers, which is double our subscribers.
Oh no, we're at negative 10 subscribers now.
So Barian, what are you looking to get?
I want to first stop at. I'm going to look into the college and look for some potions.
Okay. You won't want to go to the college. You'll want to go to the student market in the
That's
inner
what I
run.
meant.
Yeah. So you head your way out.
Got my-
On the opposite side of the inner run from you, as
Yeah.
you walk down the street, and you find yourself the still collections of stalls and tents of students set up, trying to make a little more coin for their tuition at the school.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for one that looks promising with potions, and maybe
Alright.
some scrolls too.
Roll me a luck die.
Hey Google, roll a d20.
You rolled 7.
7?
All right. So you find a younger man, maybe like 16 or so, and he's got the badge on his chest of the Raven Quills. As you approach, he looks up. Oh, hi.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
What can I what can I help you with?
I'm looking to purchase some potions.
I'm selling some potions.
Okay, good. I'm like
I
working.
have I have some dilute. If you want to make them last longer, I have some lesser invisibility and lesser gambler roots. even.
Dilute. What's dilute?
Oh, well. You mix it with another potion, and it halves the effect, but doubles the duration.
Okay, I'm looking specifically for spider climb and
Uh,
invisibility.
Okay, well, I have some lesser invisibility and some regular invisibility. I don't have any spider climb.
No.
No.
Okay. How much is the what are the two lesser and
Lesser and regular invisibility. The lesser one will last about 6 seconds. The regular about 10 times that.
so 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have anything bigger than that?
No.
Okay, and how much is the dilute?
The loot, it's not too expensive. About 10 gold.
Okay, I'll buy 2 of those.
All right, to dilute for 20 gold. And then do you want the invisibility potions?
Not at the current. What would it do if I put it to the 1 minute one? Would it take it to the next level?
No, so it would make it last 2 minutes, but it wouldn't be complete invisibility.
Oh, really?
Yeah, half the effects, doubles the duration.
Oh, no. Actually, I'm good. I don't need the dilute. Thank you.
Oh, all right then.
You have a good day.
You too.
How much is the 1 minute invisibility ones actually?
The ones that last a minute are uncommon. They are 80 gold.
Okay. I'll buy 2 of them.
He has 2 exactly. So yes, for 160 gold, the 2 of them can be yours. As you come back and say, "Oh, you back?
Actually, I'll just buy 1 for now.
Did you forget something?"
I forgot to buy the invisibility potion, but I'd like the regular.
All right. That will be 80 gold.
Thank you.
As he pulls out an invisibility potion for you.
Alex, can you knock down 80 gold off mine?
I can.
And can you throw down, what is it, a regular invisibility?
Yes.
Yes. Invisibility potion.
Just
lasts a
invisibility
minute.
potion.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
just gonna put it in our bag of holding preemptively.
If you look that up online, you'll get the D&D version, which is much more expensive and lasts an hour.
Yeah. And then I wanted to go talk to that contact that Barrick had mentioned.
Which one?
For the enlarged deuce.
Which one? You'll have to refresh my memory.
I can't remember his name. Barrick had told me about it. He said that there was this guy in there that we could talk about getting an enlarged deuce scroll from him for a trade, or you could.
Oh yes, he did not give you details on how to find them. You would need Barrick to follow up on that.
Okay.
It's somebody Barrick knows that would take some. You're right. It was another guild member, and he was saying you might be able to challenge them or something to play on their pride a bit to get one.
Or trade him, kind of.
Yes, he said that might work as well.
All right, never mind. I'm done with what I'm doing then.
All right, you head back a little lighter in gold, but heavier in potion, with your new vial of invisibility. Find your brother and Kana playing, and her going, "Well, I don't care. I'm climbing it."
It's like pure ice.
Yeah, but I'm really strong, and I'm gonna climb it.
But you have nothing to leverage your strength on. Fine.
I'm gonna
Fine.
dig.
Fine. Fine. Roll me a dice.
Okay. I got an 18, and then and because I'm really strong, it's 3,500.
Mm-hmm. Well, 3,500. Wow.
Because 100 is really big.
Mm-hmm. It is. That is a true fact about the number 100.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you put a hand on the wall,
Yeah.
and with all of your strength, you pull down,
Yeah.
and your hand goes down.
And I pull the wall down.
Sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, the wall is falling towards you. What do you do?
I'm gonna climb it.
It's falling.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Roll me another dice.
That's 12.
All right. Somehow you find a crack in the ice, and as you pull to climb, which doesn't move you anywhere, the crack widens, sensing your might.
Mm-hmm.
And behind it, you see a dragon snout looking at you.
Oh, hi, Barian.
Hello.
Oh,
How
all right.
is-
All right. We'll pick this up next session.
Okay.
It was good. I bought a potion.
You bought a potion?
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
Invisibility.
Can't you already do that?
How do you do that?
I can do it for you, but now I can do it for myself too.
Can't you do it for
Oh.
yourself?
Not while I'm making you two invisible.
You should work on that. I've
Yeah,
definitely seen
level.
wizards make more people invisible than just 2.
I haven't.
That's fair.
But yes, so we well, do you guys want to go check out this arena, see if we can get
Yeah.
below it? We should probably wait till the evening.
Okay. You want to play with us?
Sure.
All right.
You
A
guys-
mangy goblin walks up.
What's your name?
I'm Penelope.
My name is Grumplish.
I like your name, Scrumplish.
Grumplish.
Grumplish?
Yes.
Are you grumpy?
No.
No,
Sound
he's
grump.
grump-ish.
For a more natural, inclinated voice.
I don't know what that means. You guys start playing this strange game where you pretend
Strange
to be
game where you pretend to be something you're not.
Yeah.
All right.
The evening eventually rolls around.
Okay.
We should just one session just play an entire session of fake
And you run
D&D in D&D.
We start with the recap. I bring us into us playing D&D, and then suddenly you're the GM and you're running.
Oh man.
Oh, the Inception levels we could get to.
Yep.
But then
So-
Penelope starts up a game with Grumpish.
Oh God. It's Grumplish.
No. He has to lead an entire session in that voice.
Once it becomes evening.
Just
like,
you wait. Luckily, no one's watching, so no one's gonna know about that when it happens.
let's sneak out, guys.
What? What?
Yes, we will be sneaking out as there is a curfew in place on the city.
Oh shit.
Where are we sneaking to?
We're sneaking to the arena.
Why? Oh, right, the mind slug.
Yeah, the Mind Slug.
Okay, do we have to do that now?
I feel like it's the only thing on our quest log at the moment.
You're on our what?
Our quest log.
You
You know
have
that thing that
you
updates
have
when you talk to people and it gets rid of the exclamation marks, and then it puts
wait,
little
wait, you've
notes
been
on-
writing down what we've been doing
Yeah,
this whole time.
notes tend to be my thing.
That's ironic. What if someone finds it?
Then they would be able to maybe help us
Yeah.
figure stuff out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like what about that guard? Well, there isn't one over there. But what if a guard found?
You
It's
know
like,
that I don't know specifics in, right?
well, you have to, otherwise you don't get the completion experience.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to the arena.
I disapprove.
I tap my quest log so that it activates the arrow with like the blinking line. that
Oh,
takes
did you download an add-on to
You
to
start
just like
the arrow
autopilot for you?
It was actually a feat that I took. Okay, I'm like, come on, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right,
We
guys
should be stealthy.
we have
head
to
out
be
of the house.
sneaky. How do we get to the arena? How do we get through the gate?
Well, there's a curfew on right now,
Yeah,
so we're going to have to climb the wall.
this seems like so much work when we could just sleep. I vote we sleep.
Okay, fine. We'll go in the morning.
If you say so. Also, we can't see your face, I think.
Oh, what?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I can see my face, but I can't see your face.
Well, that seems to be a you problem because the stream can see me.
Yeah, it is based on what you see. So.
Oh,
Now?
there you are. Hello.
Yay!
Anyway,
Right. So you guys waste the day playing games, and then meditate through the evening. Wake up the next morning. So you guys get up as early as you'd like.
to the arena.
It's like 8 o'clock. Something.
Yeah, yeah. As you guys head out.
Want like a bagel or something?
Yeah, we can get some breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hungry.
You guys grab some breakfast along the way. if
Oh,
you're-
Kana would also have her lessons. She would be going to her tutor.
Yeah, you guys haven't told her tutor you're back yet.
Well, that would be one of our stops.
Okay.
To the tutor.
You
To
guys-
Beryl.
Yes, you guys head out and find Beryl at the inn she's staying at. As you guys knock and you hear, come in.
I come in.
You can see her sitting on like a lounge chair, blanket over her and a book in her hand. Oh, you're back.
Hi.
Yes, we've concluded some business.
Excellent. As she looks over at Kana, who's kind of like hiding around the door. I suppose then lessons today. As she slaps her book shut.
Yeah, I guess.
This, well, it was actually in preparation for lessons. It's a bit of a school book, just on a couple of
Yeah.
spelling tricks and algebra tricks and
Oh.
such thing. Yes.
I love algebra.
Oh,
5th degree polynomial.
no,
Tend
thank
to be.
you.
Okay, well, to each his own.
Indeed. Well then, Kana. Kana looks. Yeah. Coming in? I guess if you don't want to, I'll just have to share this treat with the boys instead. As she holds up like a little like carrot cake slice.
Ooh, delicious.
Wow.
As, like,
Okay, I
pushes
am actually
back.
pretty hungry. Ah!
She's pretty strong, so she like pushes you guys out of the way. She's like, "Hi." She's like, "Hello, Kana." Breaks off a bit of it and hands it to her.
All right. Beryl will let you know what your lessons and your timetable will be, and then
We'll see you later.
yeah.
Okay.
And Beryl will be in touch, just see how things are going, and yeah.
Very well. I'll talk to you when you come by.
Okay.
And I'll send her home this evening, of course.
All right, I give Kane a pat on the shoulder. And make my way
Bye.
home. Bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
I leave.
Bye.
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 Nope.
Closes near. Oh.
We're wise.
To the arena.
Dum, 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 dum,
So, you guys head over to the arena, which you would find closed when you get over there. It seems with all of the worry about the dragon in the forest, it being right next to the forest and in the thick of the new construction on the wall where they're building it out for larger siege equipment and ramps to roll them up, has led to it being shut down, at least for the time being.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to. Hey, Dre.
Yeah.
Now that I think of it, it's probably a good thing that we didn't bring Kana.
Or wouldn't her mind get like evaporated or something?
Well, didn't he say? He says that for people that are too psychically strong, it can possess them, and then we're just psychic enough that we can detect it.
But
I don't
also
know.
like powerless stuff that it doesn't even want our brain.
Yeah. Anyways, let's break into this place. What's on the outside?
The arena is a Colosseum style building,
Mhm.
so there's a large like open air entrance, and then you guys would know from being in there that there's doors to the changing rooms that lead to the entrances to different entrances along the walls. They have quite a few because they tend to section it off for different combat events. And then other than that, there's the other way that goes into the stands where people can make their way around to different spots in the stands. It's like a football stadium. Colosseum style.
Okay. Um, Is there front the front doors are locked?
There are no doors on the front.
Okay.
They have put out a sign saying that it's closed and put like a barricade up, but it is vaultable.
Okay,
Alright.
I remember reading this story once.
You guys are on the side of the city where they're building out the wall, which is also where they've moved the majority of the guards. So there are a lot of eyes around, a lot of people watching and patrolling. There's not even a patrol. There's just a steady stream of people and guards working. So everything.
Tricky. So we can't Assassin's Creed our way up and over.
No.
But in Assassin's Creed, no one sees you when you're on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Can we get around onto like come at it from us? That's not like a main street side.
You could, but there's the main street side, and then there's people working on the wall. It gives them vision down both sides of the like curved building. So there's not really there's the best angle is the far side of the building, but even that is very much observable from the wall that is covered in working people and guards.
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna take them and like tuck down a side alley real quick.
Okay.
In between two of the shops.
For this, with the amount of people going around, I do need a stealth check from you guys.
Stealth check, baby. Really? No. Open dice X.
Can you hear the cat playing with the toy?
Nope.
That is a 15.
15. Alex?
24.
24. As you guys are there, you duck into an alley, and Alex, you have just enough time to get yourself behind a crate in this alley, as you would hear a voice, "You there!" shouting at you, Barian, as you turn in surprise, and there's a guard going by who stopped. "Hey, what are you doing back here?
Me?
Trying to take a break? Come on, there's walls to build."
All right, I'm just cleaning up wine bottles, and I'm like picking up a couple like discarded bottles in the alley.
Okay.
Somebody's got to clean them.
Make me a deception check.
-1. Because you look like a nerd.
That is a 16.
16.
17 minus 1.
He looks at you and looks. "Listen, I get wanting a break and we'll give you one, but we can clean up wine bottles when we've got smaller things to worry about than dragons. Get your ass moving."
All right, just let me take this bunch over. All right, I'll be back in a minute. And I'm gonna like take the bottles to like wherever they would be piling up all like the trash. And
There's
stuff.
nobody dealing with trash.
Or wherever they would deal with bottles.
Make me a persuasion check for this one.
-1.
That is a 13.
13. He looks at you.
Okay. And while this is going on, I'm gonna try and sneak around like the building to come up behind him.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Okay, that's a 25.
25. Okay, you climb up onto the building to get around him, and then you can.
This will
follow
take
your
me a
way.
little bit, so you can keep going.
Looking at you and goes, "Where are you taking him, anyways?"
Well, hopefully now I could rinse them out and I could resell them, or I might just chuck them.
I'm gonna walk up and like put my hand on the guard's shoulder. Come on, dude, we have a wall to build. What are you doing?
Deception check. Looks back at you.
It's a natural 20.
He's like, "I'm just trying to."
We don't have time for this. Come on.
They're loafing. Fuck! As he
I'm
turns and
not
starts following
homeless.
after you.
I'm not homeless.
I'm gonna go like, shit, gotta piss. I'll meet up with you later. I'm gonna like.
Make another deception check.
Alright. It's a 13.
13. He's like, "Oh no, you don't. Listen, you're gonna get on my ass. I'm getting on yours. You'll take a piss break when we get one." Mark.
I'm gonna disappear.
Oh, God. No, now I'm trapped. Ugh.
He prods you
Not 20.
as you. So what are you trying to do?
I'm disappearing.
Or
I'm
you-
not going to hide.
Okay.
Like, sneak down the alley as they're talking and like.
you sneak off down the alley, finding like a quiet spot to duck behind. It probably won't stay quiet for long. What are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just gonna go hide out and just wait for Dre.
All right. This is a very difficult place to hide out because you're gonna have to constantly be moving, and if you do it wrong, you could end up like pinned between people patrolling, and will likely end up like your brother working.
Okay, I'm going to wait until the guard turns to leave, and then I'm going to cast my spell.
Okay. So as you find a quiet spot in the alley, and that guard is prodding your brother along now, half joking, but still not letting him go to the washroom.
Okay, I'm gonna try the stupidest trick in the book. I'm going to be walking beside him. I'm gonna poke him on this shoulder, on this shoulder with my
And I'm
hand and go the other way.
I cast invisibility.
Okay. First, roll
he
me,
can do
roll
with
me
his
a sleight of
hand.
hand.
Okay.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
All right, that's an 18.
18. As he goes to glance and then just smacks you with his elbow.
Oh!
I was born at night, but it wasn't last.
Hey, you can't blame me for trying.
Yeah, well, listen, we get breaks. It's not that bad.
All right.
I'm gonna send a message with my cantrip.
Okay.
Get back here. when you-
Won't that ruin your invisibility that you just cast?
I'm not invisible. I
Okay.
didn't cast it yet.
Okay.
As you get a message from your brother, just get back here when you can. As he's leading you along, he's like, "Besides, it's good for us half cloak. We get to rub shoulders with the common folk a bit."
Yeah, of course.
Anyways, let's get to work. As he drags you off towards the wall, and you find
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm looking for an opening, but I'm not gonna like make it too obvious this time around.
Make me an intelligence check.
That's a 21.
21. Your best bet is to wait till you guys get put on break and then disappear. Which, with a casual asking, you can find out will be in about 3 hours or so.
Okay.
Is your best chance to not be.
Yeah, there's just like too many people basically.
Yeah, you're working side by side with 3 to 20 people at a time. Like the quietest it gets is 3 people watching you. And it's not like taskmasters. Like the guards are building too. Everybody's working. It just they have conscripted. All of the jobless people in the city are working now. There is no homeless. There is no thugs on the street.
There are just
Time has gone down considerably because nobody has time for it. They're working all day.
I went to college for 4 years and I'm stuck building this damn wall.
Yeah, if you happen to not be employed at the time, yeah, you are. Yep.
And then there's one guy. It's like I went to school for this.
I'm just gonna find myself a little sunny patch of roof, and close to the alley where we was, right? And I'm just gonna hang out, read a book.
Okay. Still quite risky. Make me a stealth check.
Absolutely.
Because I assume
I would find a
like,
place with a lit roof with like a flat area where I could just.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have height on the walls, so
Yeah, and like I assume these people are like looking for slackers. Like this is a thing that
Absolutely.
happens.
Another nat 20.
Okay, that's yeah, that is good. So you find a quiet spot on the roof. What really helps you is you find a tarp on the roof,
Mm-hmm.
which you put over yourself.
Mhm.
You just look like a random lump of garbage on this roof. It's perfect. So you're laying under this. You lose out on the warm sun benefit, but it keeps you from getting spotted by the many eyes on the wall.
Oof, it would get pretty dank under a tarp.
You can leave some corners open for air. It's not like he's wrapped in it. But,
I'm just gonna have Roscoe up on like a chimney near where I am,
okay.
overlooking, and just every once in a while just peek out.
Yeah. You hear quite a few people like pointing and commenting. You're used to having them on a roof and nobody noticing, but with how many eyes out, you hear people, oh, fucking owl out in the day, huh?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna Roscoe kind of let me know when he sees Dre coming.
Okay. You would hear about 4 hours later, you'd be woken up from your nap by whoo, whoo.
Well, I was like reading a book, reading and doing.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Your attention is drawn by the hooting.
Okay, all right.
Well, actually, before I get that far, I still need the stealth roll from Alex when you try to escape during lunch. So you've been working, you've been building up the supports as they're just building a larger wall so they can build really big siege equipment on the wall, and then a ramp so they can get it up and down easy and move troops really easy. So you've just been building support pillars as they're building this out. And sweating and getting some new calluses on your hand and well acquainted with a hammer, your thumb especially well acquainted with a hammer. And you've been working under a dwarvish gentleman who has been living in a lock room for some time. He's pretty gruff, pretty fair, and he just will not shut up about the good old dwarves coming. They're going to build those tunnels. They're coming. He just won't stop talking about it.
Can't wait to see him. Yeah, really, the dwarves are coming, you say?
He is convinced the Lochran is in talks with the dwarves to get them to come and build underground tunnels.
Have I heard anyone else ever talking about this?
It's a rumor going around. There's a few people, but this guy's really on it. He's really excited about the good old dwarves coming.
Can't wait to see the dwarves. I need to go get some food. Oh boy.
You guys get released for your break, and they've got the eating area with some food. A couple people grab it and kind of wander off to have a little bit of privacy while they eat. And if you would wish to do that, make me a stealth check.
Wait, I got a 23.
23. Okay. You're wandering off in your food and probably eating a bit. You're probably quite hungry, and you get to the mouth of one of the alleys and tuck into that and start going down. Make me a perception check.
Oh no, I'm not good at those. That's a 15.
15. You hear the sound of footsteps following you, and it sounds like somebody not very good at it is trying to be stealthy. As you duck behind some of the like trash in the alley, you hear footsteps come into the alley and pause.
Okay, I'm going to minor illusion a crate around myself, solid snake style.
Okay.
Down.
Oh baby,
All
my
right.
favorite.
As you hear a couple of steps coming into the alley, eventually getting like pretty close to right beside you, and you would see just another worker who's looking around. He's got a confused look on his face, and could have sworn as he turns and walks out of the alley.
My head like pokes through the illusory crate. I just left, right.
Roscoe would have told me that
he's not to you yet. This is him
Oh,
getting
okay.
away. But with that, you can make your getaway, and then Roscoe will inform you that your brother's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just wandering around. Don't know where he is.
Hey, Dre.
Who?
Dre.
My name is Ham.
Okay. Yeah, out of character, you're Hammond from now on, forever. Might as well
No,
change your name.
that's not my name.
No, like okay, so I meant to like use it when we're like talking in public or in disguise. You know what I mean?
Is this not public?
No, this is a magical spell directly into your ear.
Oh, I thought you were like whispering off the rooftop at me.
I used the spell.
Okay, never mind
Anyway, I'm on top of Cosmo's goods.
then. You mean Wanda's husband?
No. Cosmo's General Goods.
Oh my God.
Across from the arena. Look there.
Take a D8 inspiration for that. Wanda's husband? Holy crap.
Look, that's feminism.
There's a drain pipe on the side. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna try and climb my way up onto said roof.
Cosmo's Goods.
Yep,
Okay.
that's the one.
Both of you make me a stealth check. And so you have to climb up and you have to get out of your hiding spot to see him.
Well, that's a 20. Not a nat, though.
Yeah,
Dirty.
yeah.
Natural 29.
I don't know what that means.
You aren't rolling a d29?
You guys creep onto the rooftop, and nobody seems to notice you guys as you have a quiet moment here where nobody's
Okay.
gaze is on you directly. What are you guys doing?
I am going to.
This seems kind of pointless. How do we get into the actual place?
Yeah. and
I
I'm
assume
casting-
we're like cuddled under this tarp together now.
Probably.
I cast invisibility on both of us.
Oh, now
that
you
what
can cast it on yourself.
Like, in character, I cast invisibility on both of us.
Okay, I thought you were saying that. So yes, you both vanish from sight as there's now just these two lumps under this tarp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's a start.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna snap Roscoe away, and then
All
I'll say,
right.
"Good, now we can break into the arena.
Okay,
Let's go."
the two of you dismount off the roof and start making your way over to the arena. So to get to the arena, I'm going to need a stealth check for both of you, as the
Okay.
streets are bustling with carts and activity.
With advantage. Which is good, because one of them was a 1, that's a 19.
Oh, that's a lot. That's 23.
All right. You guys both make it weaving your way through carts. You pick a pretty good time to do it, so there's no tight moments, but you've seen a couple spots where you like look back at an alley that was just clear that suddenly has like 4 directions of traffic. You're like, if we had been in the middle of that. But you guys find yourself across the road from the arena. The only thing between you and it is waiting for a clear moment in traffic. So you guys can see the building there. None of the usual sounds coming outside. And the really weird thing is there's not a group of thugs hanging around outside near constantly. Thugs that you may or may not be friends with.
They're definitely thugs that we've multiple times either hired, worked with, or beat the crap out of people with.
Yep. No, there is your monk friend and none of her cronies are there, or even nearby. It is just dead around the arena, except for the construction that's going on that hasn't quite made it all the way this far, although some of the preparations on top of the wall are happening.
What kind of alternate entrances into the arena are there?
None.
There's one front entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the window right beside the front entrance.
So you can go over the top, and then the walls of the arena are much taller than the stands, and they have like big slits down them that are like these humongous windows. But if you were at the top of the arena, you need to stack people like too high to reach it.
Mm.
You need to stand on somebody's shoulders to reach the bottom of it, and just a big slit to let air flow into the tall building.
Okay.
Go through the front door. It's
Yes.
wide open.
Yeah, nothing's stopping you. Well, you have to like hop over a little barricade, but I
Or-
feel like you're probably capable of that. Yeah. So if you guys just want to go through the front, you may.
Man,
Oh, and I
this is
have
the
my-
D&D equivalent of standing outside like an open door, because you assume it's locked.
Yes.
I'm going to snap Roscoe onto your shoulder.
Ah! Ooh! Ah!
You feel
Woo!
something on your shoulder as he vanishes from sight.
It's Roscoe.
Who?
It's Roscoe.
It's the best joke I've made in my entire life.
Who's like an owl?
It literally makes me want to put a bullet in my own brain.
I know, just because of all the Who jokes before.
So I put him there so that
Oh.
I can find out where you are when you're invisible. And then Roscoe can tell you to look where I am.
How?
Watch. And I'm gonna go stand over by something, and then Roscoe's gonna just gently grab a piece of his hair and like move his head left or right.
As you feel something pulling on your hair, all
Ow!
of a sudden, as you
And then it
try to,
like stops and gets him to
resist,
look there.
pulls, and then
And then
your
I'm
head
going to
stops.
like drop a pebble. See?
Pebble appears as it hits the ground. Luckily, nobody notices.
Yes, all the people nearby.
But more importantly, I can find you without doing anything.
Mm,
So, if you guys would like to cross the traffic and get into
Mm.
the arena, I need one more stealth check from you guys.
all right.
Oh, I thought we crossed the traffic already.
Nope.
I thought we were in the arena.
Nope.
21.
22.
Okay. You both find a quiet moment where there's enough of a gap for you guys to dart through and get to the other side and quietly make your way into the arena, leaving over the just small barricade they have out there with the signs stating that it is closed until further notice. And you guys would find yourself in the dusty, very dusty entryway here as quite a bit of work is done to keep the sand from blowing in out, which is no longer being done. And you would see the familiar front desk area, although it looks like most of the stuff that's normally all the papers and stuff have been removed. And then there's just the doors that lead up to the stands and the doors that lead out to the change rooms.
Okay.
Doors that lead to the stands, doors that lead to change rooms.
We
Yeah.
need to get down.
That's it, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, there's a couple of staff doors behind the staff rooms that you've never been through before, but you'd be able to see through the entryway of the thing.
Why don't you go to the staff rooms quick?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, like, I don't know. Maybe.
You better be.
Well, we'll unlock those doors.
Oh, okay.
So you go over and find a locked wooden door. Go ahead and make me a thieves tool check.
It's a 23.
23. Yeah, easy enough. You unlock the door as it pulls open, and you would see a hallway with a door on the left, a door on the right, and at the end of the hallway, stairs going down that disappear out of sight.
I
On the
found
left or the right?
stairs. I whispered to
Alright.
Roscoe.
All right. I'm going to go into the door and lock the door behind him. Let's check the doors up here before we go.
If you're locking the door, I need a thieves tool check.
Are you?
Nat 20.
Indeed, easily you.
Your lockpicks break as the trap is unleashed.
I look at the door and it locks out of fear.
Right, yes. Trembles for a moment and then locks itself. So, you have two doors and a stairway. Which way are you guys going?
Let's check the doors up here first.
Okay.
Well, that way we know nothing can trap us down there, and you know what I mean?
Okay.
What if there's a sleeping
So, the
demon?
one on the left or the one on the right?
I'll do the right one, you do the left one.
All right, but I want the right
Sure.
one.
Okay, I'll do the left one.
Fine. Picky.
I'm going to check mine for traps.
All right.
I am not.
28.
28. Does not appear to be trapped. You check the seams and the edges of it and the surface and no traps.
I love
And
rolling a 28. And it doesn't appear to be trapped.
does not appear to be locked
Oh.
either.
I open it.
All right, you swing open your door. Alex, what did you get?
I am rolling to try and unlock it because I did not check to see if it was locked or not. That's a 21.
Okay, you click the lock open.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
So, Daniel, you would find some like general office space. It looks like there's kind of a few different desks. A few people could work in here, and most of the stuff has been cleared out. Although there's some papers laying around and some stationery. Alex, you would find the same thing, except it is a much nicer like sitting room with couch on either side, nice table, pretty nice furnishings here, like some rugs hanging on the wall, an open door on the other side that leads to a single person but larger office on the other side, as this seems to be like kind of like a like VIP guest meeting room and managerial office.
Ooh, I'm gonna sneak in and close the door behind me and explore.
Okay, you shut the door behind you, and yeah, you just find yourself in a comfortable sitting room that could fit about 4. Table between them. You'd imagine they'd bring guests in here and serve them some tea or whatnot.
Yeah.
until
I'm
they're ready.
gonna look for places you would stash valuables if you were a rich person.
Make me an investigate check.
Okay, it's not my strong suit, but that's a 19.
A 19. You look through the office, and it looks like they're pretty aware that this place is not very well defended. You can see like some dust spots where they probably had like silverware and like a tray for teacups and whatnot, and the things are missing other than like the stuff hanging from the wall, which are mostly like big, like kind of like fluffy red rugs and stuff like that, or canvases of different paintings. None of it looks valuable. It looks like they took anything of a real value out.
Gonna leave.
Okay, you can meet your brother in the hallway.
All right, find anything cool?
Did you find anything cool?
I actually found 3 pens and some stationery. It's about average stationery, but it's decent.
See, I knew the newspaper was a bad idea.
Okay, all right. Well,
You're obsessed with it.
not the newspaper.
No, any paper.
Look, you don't understand the value of paper, and I'm gonna go.
No,
downstairs.
I think I perfectly understand the value of paper. It is you who is flawed.
Okay.
Not me. You, I shout after you as you go down the stairs.
So you guys would find an odd thing down the stairs. So the stairs go down for a ways, and then they flatten out for a short ways, and then keep going down. But the ceiling doesn't get any lower with them after you get to a certain point. And the walls are bars. And then every once in a while there's a brick between them. And they just get taller and larger as you go down, as it's basically just like you get to a flat area. There's 2 small cells on either side. You go down, now there's 2 taller cells on either side. You go down, they've made these ones wider, and they're just as, like, the ceiling is just as high as the first one, but you've gone down steps since now.
Oh,
And you can smell the scent of monster and beast that used to be contained in these, as you have found where they keep the creatures that they use for the arena battles, and they have many different sizes cages to keep them.
okay. Anything else in here? Like anything alive in
You
here?
just get to the bottom. They have taken all of the beasts out, and the very bottom cages are massive things that look quite clean. It doesn't look like anything's been in them at all, or any time recently, at least. But they would hold some truly huge creatures.
Okay.
But no, it just ends at the bottom with those 2 final humongous cells. The stink of what used to be here, but other than that, just empty cells.
Okay. Well,
That's not the best sign.
let's go check the change rooms.
Okay.
Guys, head back up the way you came. Roll me a lockpick check to unlock the door you guys locked behind you.
Actually, could I like
Wait, don't. Is that back up?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we going back up? Don't we have to go down?
We have went down as far as we can go.
Oh, I thought there was farther to go.
Nope.
No, I'm gonna check to see like maybe if there was any secret doors or anything,
Okay.
like trap doors or anything like that.
Make me an investigate check.
Okay, that's a 26.
26. You search around the walls at the base, looking for any loose stone or signs of things that look wrong, or any hidden levers, pulling on the different torch sconces you find and rattling cage bars here or there. You don't find anything that seems to be a secret entrance to your eye or to your senses.
Okay. All right. All right, let's head back up.
Okay.
So, you guys head back up. You find yourself at the door at the other end of the hallway, the one you came through that leads into the office that is open to the main entrance.
We're gonna relock the locked door
You're going to have
once
to...
we're through.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll need a lockpick check for you to relock.
Nat 20. I already got it. So would I have figured it out?
The
Or
side office. And then you guys have to unlock and relock the one you're going through currently. But yes, you guys can handle it. You got a nat 20 on that one. I'll say you can handle that. Alex, I do need a lockpick check for you to relock the one you unlocked.
Okay. That is a 13.
13. All right. It's harder to lock than you expect, and the mechanism seems to like get a little jammed.
What the
and
heck?
you are not working to close it, as the lock is in a little bit of disrepair, and it seems it would be the type of lock where you've got your key and you've got to like force it at the end, and you just can't get the right torque with your wrenches.
Well, I guess this lock broke. I'm gonna pull my stuff out and just walk away like I locked it.
All right. As you walk out, your brother closes the door behind you, reaches his picks in, and jiggles the lock back closed.
Yep, all locked up.
Okay.
All right. You guys head over to the changing rooms, which they have for the male or females, although it doesn't necessarily go that way. It's just like team and team or however they're doing it. Quite frequently, you get guys changing with girls, especially for the larger tournaments. And then you would see the area you can walk around to get to the other side to go through the far entrances, and it's just hollow all the way through with entrance after entrance to the arena. And you would know normally they hang like steel curtains to section it off into squares or whatnot, so they could have many arena events going on at the same time.
Mhm.
But all of it's the classic arena style where they have like the fallen grate and they lift it up for you to come through, and all of them are closed. You can see the empty arena with all of the curtains pulled up and tied at the top, and then just the empty sands of the arena stretching out hundreds of feet.
How do I get down?
To-
You have a
to the-
spell that can do that, right?
To the arena?
Yeah, just like dig us down. You know, do
Wait.
exactly what we need right now.
Okay, sorry, I'm missing what. We're at the edge of the.
The arena.
Okay. Isaac, I missed your description. I'm missing
You guys
something.
are underneath the area where all the entrances to the actual battleground of the arena is.
Yeah.
And all of them just have the metal gates like down, like the.
Oh, the gates are closed.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to remember what's the word for those where it's
Vomitoriums?
portcullis. Right. All the portcullises are down, and
Okay. All right. So the arena itself is just a big open area of sand.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's humongous. But,
So, is there any other areas here?
not down there. No. You could go up and walk around the stands, and you'd find the same thing. Just rows and rows of stands, getting higher as they go.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual. Take 10 minutes.
Okay. You guys stop for a while in the kind of like creepily quiet arena, and this is normally something you can hear from like a few blocks away. But you spend 10 minutes, you cast the spell, and you're walking about. You don't discover anything magical as you're moving about.
And I would go back and I would check back in the like staff area as well.
Nothing there. The
Okay.
only thing magical you'd find are the grates. The portcullises are magically enchanted with transmutation magic.
Okay.
See,
Takes-
you don't you just have a spell or something that'll like get us down?
Down where? I don't know what
I
you're
don't.
talking
Well,
about.
we have to get underneath the arena.
Oh no, I don't have a spell that can drop us below. No.
No. So isn't that what you've been doing? All this magic stuff.
No.
Can you just like make it do things?
What? No.
What? What have you been working on all this time?
I bought a potion of invisibility so that I could go invisible when I make you guys invisible
Ugh,
as a last resort.
fine. You know, for a nerd, you certainly don't seem to know very much.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
You've been trailed.
All right.
I need you to make me a saving throw.
Wisdom, I believe, right?
I think so, but it might be charisma.
That's a -1. I got it. I got a 2.
Yeah, so you're charmed for an hour.
As you suddenly like your brother less, as you treat him as a friendly acquaintance instead of your.
Oh no! You'd like him more.
Oh, hey there, stranger. How are you?
Hey, you know what? Yeah, I've been working really hard on this magic stuff to help us out as a party.
You know what? That's really great.
Yeah, actually,
I'm really glad to see you like apply yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's what I really think.
I walk and I smile.
Like, I've waited so long to hear it.
Yeah, you walk away to hide the tears of joy.
You don't find anything magical as you search the arena.
Okay.
Your guys' invisibility is probably worn off at this point. There's
Yeah.
quite a bit of walking to do, and then 10 minutes, and then that. So
Yeah.
you've been here more than an hour.
All right. Alex,
Not gonna say it. Burn.
burn 10 gold pieces out of my magical, like my materials.
Very well. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to recast Find Familiar.
Okay.
And Roscoe is going to become a mole.
In that hour, my charm person would wear off.
Indeed. Then you would realize.
So it was just like an hour of like, you're doing so great. Look at that. It looks so nice.
Weasel. That'll work.
I want a mole.
All right. I will need a spellcasting check for that.
Okay. Uh, 25.
25. All right. You managed to squeeze the spirit into the form of a mole instead of the usual forms as it appears next to you.
Yeah. And as you do so, I'm gonna come up behind you and headlock you.
Yes.
Just you wait till it's finished so you don't waste his gold, and then just you find yourself in a headlock.
I'm like
a mole in front of you.
Thanks for the hugs.
You think you're funny, do you?
Oh, absolutely, and I'm gonna give him a hug.
I'm gonna noogie him. I'm gonna noogie him so hard.
I'm just gonna like rub my head into his neck and be like, "Oh, thank you for the so much affection."
As you Constitution saving throw, your greatest pain here is you like nuzzle against him as well as you can and wrap your arms around him.
What's my constitution?
+1.
That's a 7.
Like, oh, thanks. Affection as you're like trying to bite it out as you just feel the grinding in your head as he like noogies you as he's got you in a firm headlock on his waist.
All right. Well, that was a
productive.
Snap Roscoe into the edge of the sand.
As he releases you and Roscoe.
All right, Roscoe.
Sand.
Go see what's under the sand.
Roscoe begins digging downwards. Are you taking over his senses?
I told him to like let me know if he finds anything.
Okay. 20 minutes would pass. And then 30 as he's digging, and there's just like a larger and larger pile of sand appearing on the edge as he's pushing away. It's not very, like, it's not firm. It's all just loose sand. So hour passes.
Oh, they can just dig.
But it's like loose sand. It's just going to fall on him as he digs, and he still needs to breathe. So he's going to have to excavate a huge hole until he gets past the sand. Like it'll just be a big pit until he gets past the sand.
Does he have to breathe?
Yes. Moles absolutely require oxygen.
But he's like a fey creature.
He is a mole.
Yeah, they have a burrow speed of like 30 feet or something.
Right, but the sand is the limiting factor here. He can't just dig straight down. He'll
Well,
suffocate to death. Well, he could if you want to command him to suffocate to death.
I could also just okay.
So
do it.
after about an hour and a half, he would come up and start squeaking at you.
Okay, I'll go into his eyes.
Okay, no, hang on. What I would like? I'm not quite in the world. What do these mole squeaks sound like?
Oh, I actually speak Sylvan, so I would.
Sylvan does not allow you to speak to animals. It's not a thing it does. That's a common misconception.
So what does Sylvan do?
Sylvan is the language of the Fae.
Oh.
So he takes you down into mostly what's a pit, but he's gotten to some of the
Rip.
softer.
No mole squeaks.
No mole squeaks for you. and leads you down, and you would just watch as he's dug through progressively harder and harder until reaching rock below, and he can dig no deeper.
That's all he got to.
Yeah, he's past the sand. Like you can see to the base of the sand, and then he's got a hole going into the dirt underneath, and then it gets harder until he's digging into gravel, and then can't really dig any further as the rocks get too big.
I told him to like check into the arena and see if there's anything like around under the arena area, not the dirt area.
Do you want him to excavate underneath the entire arena?
No, I just want him to dig a hole and like check it out.
Okay. Do you want him to do like a line across the arena? Like the arena's like 300 feet long.
Sure, a line diagonal across the arena and see what he can see from corner to corner.
So yeah, he's got to move quite a bit more dirt out the tunnel. It'll probably take another hour or so.
Okay.
As he's eventually dug a tunnel just diagonally across, and now he's got a pile of sand, a pit, and then a bunch of like harder dirt, clay, gravel, and rocks like spread out beside it, as well as you're getting just an ever larger hill out there, and finds nothing.
Okay, all right, come back, put it all back.
just put it all.
If you want to wait another 3 hours or so, you can put all.
That's
the dirt
not
back.
how moles dig.
They have to pull sand out.
Oh yeah, no, but they don't like when.
Well,
you see
there's a
mole,
reason moles don't live in sand.
Right, but they also don't usually make a 300-foot long tunnel like 20, 30 feet down either. This is not casual mole digging. This is a lot of material he has to pull out, and then to put back in, he's got to do it in grades of hardness. It's more harder to put it back in than take it out.
Sure.
So,
we'll wait.
It's getting into the evening. Actually, it would be well into the evening at this point. So it's 4 hours of work, and then like 5-ish hours of this. Started at 8.
Okay.
So 9 hours after 8 is the number. 17.
I'm playing dice against my mage hand right now.
It would be about
so 8 hours past 8.
Somewhere around 5 o'clock.
Sure.
Yeah, I am playing dice with my mage hand.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Okay. Let me just grab a random d20. That's an 11.
Oh, you guys are even. You guys are going out even.
All right.
Also got an 11. As eventually it's put back and the sand is spread out to look kind of natural along the top.
Well, Dre.
Hang on. We're tied. Gonna roll some.
Roll again.
It's a 10.
16.
Damn it.
Well, there's nothing here. Thanks, Roscoe. I'll snap him away.
The mole vanishes.
And that I'm like, well, and Alokrin doesn't have a sewer system. There's nothing below Alokrin.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do
that
it,
makes sense.
but it's like pipes that are like baseball sized.
Yeah, like but there's no like undercity kind of thing.
No.
So
Yeah,
I don't know.
that'd
We
be
might have to get some more information from Hall.
Dude, full screen of the thing. Yeah. I have a good feeling about the basement full of empty cages.
Okay, what about it?
I don't know. It's the lowest I think we got.
Yeah, but I didn't see anything down there magical, and I couldn't find any doors or anything.
Well, we've done what we can.
Yeah, well, maybe we can go talk to Hall and see if he has any other information.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Okay. If you guys,
Well, like here's the thing: if he wants it done, he'll give us more information. If he doesn't want it done, like, if he doesn't want to help too much, then that's his own problem. I don't really care about these slugs.
Well, me neither. That's the thing. It's like I worked. I did manual labor for the first time in my life for this.
no, you guys did have to.
Oh
do
yeah.
your
Other
community
than the other time I did manual labor in my life.
Good point. Good point. All right.
Better be worth my time.
So, you guys can go find Master Hall. It's quite busy. There's still a lot of people working, but the early morning shift is off at this point, and there's quite a few of them like just exhausted, drinking some tea. As he's got a full like outside area covered in tables. There's a shopkeeper inside his shop as well, and you'd see him moving around, serving tea, just pouring cups for people.
I'll just sit down at one of the tables.
Sit down, and he comes over. Oh, what can I get? Oh, hello.
Pot of tea.
All right, all right. So he puts cups down for you and pours you each a cup.
I push it away with my mage hand.
No need to be rude.
We checked out the arena.
And
There's nothing below the arena, and there's nothing like we couldn't find anything.
Well, it's definitely where I feel it from.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be below the bedrock, but there's no sewer
Yeah, we
system.
don't have a way down.
We don't have a way down.
Well, if I can feel it, there must be a way to it.
Why? Is that a
What do I
rule?
do? Yes.
Who says?
Reality.
Okay, well, at this
Ugh.
moment, we can't find a way down to it. If you have some more information, that'd be helpful.
Where did you check?
I checked down where they hold the monsters. We checked the entire arena, every way that we could get down. I also had my familiar dig underneath the actual arena itself, the sands,
Right.
down to the bedrock where it couldn't go any further.
Well, I don't know how deep it is. It could be quite a ways. Perhaps you're a little fixated on the word arena.
Well, it's not the only thing you told us.
That's what you.
Well, it's under the arena, certainly, but couldn't somebody dig from somewhere else to get beneath the arena?
Yeah, but there's
Always
there's a
direct.
million possible places that could start.
I list off 25 buildings around the arena.
Well, I said it.
Wow, you
Okay.
really know your.
Geez, that was.
What?
You should probably clear some.
I
space up.
only know Cosmos.
You probably want to delete some of that for some useful information, but
No, he's a nerd.
well, indeed. Well, I said it was recent, so it must be something that happened that opened up this thing. If I
Something.
wanted to go find it myself, I would go find it myself, and that would go poorly for everybody involved.
Well, for you.
So something to do with the excavation or the wall or something.
Well, it's likely, yes.
All right. Well,
Or you can just hear the word arena and dig forever.
Can I think back to my time working on those pillars and if I saw any like tunnels going down?
Make me a perception check.
I'll posthumous. Ooh.
don't forget about your extra dice. if
Do I
you
have an
need it.
extra dice? I'll
If you-
blow my extra dice because I always forget about them. That's 23.
3. You spent most of your time under the wall, building like the supports. There were a few times that you got pulled up. You're still a ways away from the arena, but not too far. The only thing it's just clear cut, right? And they're pulling stumps out as well. But there was one area of the forest where they've like clear cut across it, where there was like a bump sticking out that was weird because that's the only place that there is that. But you didn't think too much of it; it just looked like they missed a spot or didn't clear cut that spot for some reason. That's the only thing outside of the wall you can think of. And then along the wall, underneath it, I mean, there's lots of stuff going. Like they're putting posts in the ground, and you didn't see a ton down there, so it could be possible that there's something further along. You didn't notice anything, but there's a lot of like posts and things in the way for you to have been able to see all the way under there.
Okay, so there's like a weird bump outside the wall, and then like maybe inside the wall there's.
Yeah, there definitely could be stuff underneath the stuff that they're building inside.
Well,
So yeah, that.
well, we got curfew. Let's go grab Kanan. Maybe go check outside the wall.
All right.
All right.
Pay for your tea.
I didn't drink anything.
I thought, okay, I pay him for the tea.
All right. It's just basic tea that he gave you. So
Never trust.
Okay, 1 copper, Alex.
Just throwing our money away.
No, my money.
Fine.
Okay. You guys head back, and you would get back home before curfew, which starts at 8. So you guys would get back. You would find Kena back as well.
Well, we meet her for 5 p.m. We're at Halls for 5 p.m. We're just grabbing her quick and going out.
Oh, she's not at Halls. You could go get her.
When is
yeah,
her lesson? I'm assuming it'd be done by 5 p.m. We dropped her off at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, so she would be on her way back home, which is why I was figuring meeting her at the Knot would be the best place. So probably around 5:30, 5:45.
Okay, sure.
That you guys would get there and find her. Hi.
Hey, we got to go do something quick. Come on.
Okay. Where are we going?
Going to check out something that Dre saw.
Yeah.
Okay. As she grabs her bag and follows after you guys.
All right.
Where would you guys like to go?
To the bump that you were talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to require getting out of the city. And then normally you could just duck into the woods, but now it's been clear cut further back. And the efforts are still ongoing. So are you guys going to wait until evening falls and people stop working there, but then also risk being caught out in the forest that everybody's scared of and is definitely being heavily watched? Or how would you guys like to go about it? You guys are going into the currently most observed part of it. Like everybody's eyes are on the forest, just dreading when something will come out of it attacking the city.
Well, Kena might be able to find us a place to hide.
There's plenty of places in the forest to hide, definitely. It's just getting to your objective. That's the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're invisible and then...
Are we just gonna like camp out here and not sleep in
I feel
our
like we don't have a choice.
couches that are nice and warm and
What time is it right now?
if you guys are out in the forest, around 6:30.
We have an hour and a half to find this place, check it out, and get back before curfew.
all right.
So if we can do it, sure. But if we can't, we'll have to stay out here.
Yeah, with travel time in the forest, that's going to eat up a little under an hour if you were to go there and get back.
Yeah, so not going to work. Kena,
Yeah,
you know a place we could bed down for the night?
yeah. And she points over to some trees.
Okay, one that's safe, that we aren't going to get found by people or monsters.
Or a dragon.
She points up into the tree.
Okay, I'll leave it up to you to disguise us and everything.
Okay.
Okay, but let's find this place first.
Oh.
Dre, take us to that pump you were talking about. And I'm going to cast invisibility on those two.
Okay, Dre, I need you to make me a survival check as you try to use your memory of looking from the wall without having to actually go into the clear-cut area.
That's a 7.
7. All right. You guys search around. Ideally, it would be like a 20-minute walk. It is more like a 45-minute walk when you guys finally get to the area. And I need a stealth check from everybody.
This is it. No, this is definitely it.
It's not.
All of us have advantage.
Are you invisible as well?
I have boots.
This is sight, though. This is not sound. This is people seeing you from the wall when you guys get to this area.
Doesn't matter. 28.
All right.
I got a natural 20.
Gotta look at Kena here. Thought I opened her up. I didn't.
And she has advantage.
Stretch.
All right. There's a couple of close calls where Kena's like slipping out, and there's like a crack, and you guys hear like the sounds of industry stop as people are watching the forest, and then Kena does like a chirping of a bird, and you can almost hear the like, exhale of breath as people get back to working. Until eventually you guys find yourself at the edge of this this little area that like bumps out into the clear-cut area where the trees are still there, or partially cut down, some of them, as you observe. It's not great concealment from the people working up there. Do you guys want to go in now and check it out with invisibility, or do you want to wait till the evening? What do you guys want to do here?
How about the two of us who are invisible go out, see if it's like actually a thing?
Sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a place to hide, and I'm going to cast Minor Illusion onto the the mound that he's pointing out. Nothing to change it, just to make it look exactly like the mound.
The mound. What mound?
The mound that we're
What are you
investigating.
talking about? Instead of bump out or something.
No. Like, imagine so there's the forest, right? There's the edge of the forest, and they've cut it back so that they have a sight line, so that if anything wants to like amass an army from the forest, you're gonna be able to see them because normally the trees are right up against the wall. They've cut like 60 feet back into the
what
trees.
What are we observing? What are we checking?
So what he saw was an area where there's a straight line of trees that aren't cut 60 feet out, and then in one particular area, there's some trees in the clear cut area where there's just like a little like tops of trees that didn't get cut for some reason that stick out like a bump in the edge of this forest edge.
Oh, then I would just go with him into that, like stay in the forest and just go to the bump.
Right, but enough trees have been cut that people could glance in, so it's not absolutely safe. So what he was suggesting was the invisible people who won't be seen go in because there is a chance somebody could
Sure.
spot you through the
Okay, go
foliage.
ahead.
Still.
Ross goes on his shoulder still,
Alex and K9, go ahead and roll.
so I can make investigation checks through Roscoe's eyes.
Alrighty.
Alright, I got a 25.
25. All right. You guys creep in, and I take it you're watching through Roscoe's senses.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head in, you feel the mole perched on your shoulder, clinging to you.
Ah!
Let's look up something. Right. You would have very poor vision because moles.
Yeah, but it's my investigation.
Yes, you just can't see very well.
Okay, sure.
And you can't see color either.
But I can smell and I can feel very good.
Yes.
Now, D&D animals aren't always perfect analogs for real ones.
You guys head in, creeping through the forest. You can occasionally hear Kana making a bit of noise as you guys go, but not much. And you guys would head into this area. You would see on the edge of the trees where saws have started. Some of them have been cut into quite deeply, and then it seems it was halted midway through. And you would see one of the trees that was cut down and the roots were starting to be pulled out. The stump is just like pulled part way out, but not the rest of the way. And then other than that, there's just like the forest floor trampled by feet that were moving through here and staking things out and cutting. And it looks like they just had one of the trees was already like dead fallen, and they decided to just pull the stump out the rest of the way before they stopped here.
Okay.
And as you go over next to that, you would see underneath it where the roots have pulled, they've revealed an underground tunnel that just descends and curves into darkness as you can no longer see down it. Like, not like it's long, it just turns and you can see the edge, but you can't see where it goes.
This looks promising.
Oh, and I just need to open something.
Do I see it through Roscoe's eyes?
You would just see like a dark spot.
Okay, but I see around what they're looking. What do you guys see? I use message.
It's a dark spot.
What did you find?
I think like a tunnel.
Kana, what did you... Oh, like a tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get in there. I'll meet you there in a minute.
Give me just a second. I'm just opening something. As Even Trail, make me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Okay. You would hear the shifting of some of the trampled undergrowth, and as you look over, you would see a woman, a halfling woman. You can't see her face. There's a veil, like a purple veil, that hangs down, and it's just opaque enough that you can't see through it, except for the mouth. Full lips, a bit of henna, like tattooing it as well. And she's dressed in a kind of forest-colored cloak. She's got a half grin on her face, and you see her staring over where you can see the depression of Kana's boots on the ground.
Where is she standing?
She was hiding among some of the trees in here.
Okay.
I mean, they're with a net. Okay.
We're just gonna let Kana go ahead of me and keep an eye on this figure.
It sounds like she's already seen Kana's boots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let Kana keep going forward and see what she does.
All right. How do you tell Kana to keep going forward?
Just gonna go.
All right.
Just like, yeah, give her a pat on the back and go and go. I'll be right behind you.
As you see the grin spread. 2 voices. Interesting. I didn't notice the other one.
Damn it. What do you want?
As she's like glancing around, and then her head turns to where you are, and she steps out from behind the tree and starts walking over. I'm quite curious with what you want over here. Oh, invisible forest creatures?
We have we're looking for something.
Care to make yourselves visible? Hard to have a conversation.
Well, this is more for the wall than for you.
Very well. Be mysterious then. What sort of thing are you looking for out here?
Looking for a tunnel.
Well, it seems you found the tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm quite curious. I didn't know that this was common knowledge just yet. Are you sure you want to go down there?
Well, it depends. Do you know what's down there?
I don't, but I do know that it sent 2 strapping, brave young half-cloaks screaming from it about some door and the feeling of death coming over them.
Sounds about right.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
She cocks her head a little bit, and the grin kind of pulls across her lips a little fuller. So I'm to believe that you've snuck here with magic, I'm guessing. Knew that there was a tunnel, but have no idea anything about it, but were willing to brave it.
You can believe whatever you want.
I'm listening through Roscoe's ears, by the way.
Yeah, you would hear her chatting. You're probably close enough to hear her just talking.
I'm going to use whispers.
Okay.
And I'm
Whispers.
Gonna say the cantrip,
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever it's called, message to Alex or to Dre, and be like, who is she even? She hasn't said anything about herself.
In my brain, back I go, I'm working on it. Trying not to die.
Well,
Why do you?
want to brave this tunnel. I really don't believe you that you know nothing about it, but suppose you don't. I happen to want to know what's in that tunnel.
What's in it for you?
I get to know what's in the tunnel.
Why do you want to know what's in the tunnel so bad?
It's my job to know things.
What's your job?
She grins again. I think I've said enough about my job.
Well, I think I've said enough about the tunnel.
Well, perhaps we can come to an agreement that when you come out of the tunnel, you say a little more about what you find in it. If you come out of the tunnel.
I message him, like, ask her to come in with us.
Yeah, I can think of a better way for you to figure out what's in the tunnel.
And that is?
Well, why don't you join us?
I'm afraid I'm against going into a tunnel with strange invisible people that I don't know. If you are people, that is.
More or less.
What an evasive answer.
Thank you.
It was a compliment.
Well, we're more likely to be able to tell you what we find if we have more bodies.
Indeed. Well, you should bring friends then.
All right.
Do we have a deal? I don't hinder you from going in, and you tell me what you find?
Why would you hinder us from going in?
I can think of a couple reasons. I'm sure with a little thought you can think up a few as well.
You can't care about us that much.
I don't. I do care about what's in that tunnel.
So what are you worried about?
I'm worried about anything I don't know that appears on my border.
Your border. What's your name?
What would you like to call me?
Sydney.
Well then, Sydney will do.
How long have you been here?
Oh, this evening, this morning, and during the day.
That's it.
Does it look like she's hiding from the wall?
She's not like trying to talk quietly, but she's also not within view of the wall.
Okay, so she's staying hidden from the wall.
Yeah, she's in the forest, but do we have a deal or not?
Well, I can't see any harm in it.
Well, good. Here's to hoping you survive at least long enough to run out screaming.
We'll try to do you that favor.
As she leans against the tree trunk, and you can see. Actually, you know what? Make me an insight check.
That's a 10.
10. You see her lean against the tree. It's hard to really read what's going on, as all you have are her lips moving. But she just rests a hand on her waist and has a bemused smirk as she's staring towards where she would otherwise be able to see you if you weren't invisible, which will be wearing off in the next few minutes.
It actually wears off. Once they get in the tunnel, sorry.
Okay. As you would notice, your mole is now covered by the darkness of the tunnel. You can undo on that.
Yeah, and then I cast it on myself.
Okay, as you vanish from sight, make me a stealth check if you want to sneak by her, or you can just
that's
walk.
my plan.
You
28.
28 as
It's a
you
pretty good stealth check.
quietly move past her and drop into the tunnel, eventually catching up to Kana and your waiting brother, who have rounded the bend. And you guys, as you get in there, oh, sorry, not Kana, she's not with you guys.
She isn't.
Which is, I was describing her there the whole time, and you guys were talking to her about finding you a place to stay. Then I was, no, wait, did you guys grab Kana?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, okay, yeah, she is.
I'm like, what happened? Oh no!
Kana, because originally you said you weren't taking her because you were worried about the psychic stuff, but then you went and grabbed her, and I'm confused between those two things now.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Thank you
Or-
for reminding me.
We would have told Kana to maybe run back to the city.
Would
Okay, so we'll have you guys meet inside there as you've rounded the corner, you and Kana, and you can see at the end of this tunnel, about 10 feet away from you, is an archway of obsidian. Just touching the edges of this tunnel and making a pass that you could walk through, and you just have this like cold, gross, foreboding feeling radiating off it, just even with how far you are from it, as you would round the corner and see them there and see the obsidian.
Can we take a break now?
It's 7:39.
Oh, yeah, a little bit early, but I have to use the washroom.
All right, sure.
That
We'll take
works.
a early break here.
So we enter the obsidian gate.
We'll take a 5-minute, 10-minute break here at the Obsidian Gate, and we'll be right back.
Bye-bye. Bam.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're back from our break, and we'll get right back into where we left off with you, the two of you, and Kana, underground in the strange tunnel you found in this area that they skipped in their deforestation or stopped on, having been met at the entrance by a strange halfling woman who did not stop your progress, although
She was a
threatened to.
halfling.
Yes.
I
You guys agreed to report whatever you found to her when you get out, and then you guys got in. And as you rounded the bend, you see a few feet away from you an obsidian arch built along the walls and ceiling that radiates this foreboding, cold feeling. And you guys have been talking about sending Kana back at this point. So, what would you guys like to do?
I don't know. I feel like we're in too deep. Can we take a little break here?
You can, although it's a very uncomfortable place to take a break with that. Just
All right, guys, we will see you in.
No.
You guys can attempt to make a short rest here.
Sure.
Okay. Everybody short resting. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! What have you done?
What's my wisdom saving throw?
+1. That's wrong window.
Dice X. Sorry, I have to take this as a client.
Oh, all right.
Oh no! Barian leaves the cave to talk to
A longer break than expected.
him.
Well, folks, grab your trail mix.
Yup. It's
Yup.
while I'm in the cave. Start thinking about that newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Something about it. Just
about it?
seems interesting. The captions of these. Whoa! Opened a weird thing. These captions. To make your document look professionally produced, Word provides header, footer, cover page, and text box designs that complement each other.
Oh, I deleted that.
What could it mean?
Sorry, man.
I literally deleted those. Why are they still there?
I have no idea.
That's weird. That's weird.
It's also
I'm
it's
gonna go
written in a
look.
language. Ooh, there's a date. Ooh, this is issue 26.
Indeed.
What were the other 25?
They put the caption back. Why would they do that?
Why would they do that to me?
Oh my god, when I delete it, they put it back. Stop that. Go away. Did that work? Maybe the delete button is what they really wanted. Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Now it's gone for good. There was something else I noticed I wanted to change. Right. That's good. Save. There we go. Thanks for showing me that.
Oh, no problem. I am an avid reader. I also like that the squiggles aren't the same.
Yeah, that was some extra work, but I was like, I'm gonna do it. I want it to be different. I was like, I could just do the same thing row after row, but I'm like, no, I'm a real DM. So thanks for noticing.
You're welcome. I appreciate effort.
Yeah.
I want to meet Tate Shadowwalker one day. Just like in a totally like unrelated setting.
Different campaign.
I'm just like, something seems familiar. How do I? Whoa. What the heck?
Why do you talk like my brother does when he's reading the news?
Why is it so zoomed in? I can only unzoom so fast on my laptop.
I do want to put the date in the name.
What the heck?
It's easier to organize.
Just refresh. Also, why did our cameras went away? Oh no!
Oh, you're good.
Oh no! Something. So.
Yeah, I decided to put the date into the name of it so that if I'm making new ones, I don't have to like open it to get the date.
Oh, okay.
You all right?
Something's. So I tried to get out of the I tried to get out of the newspaper,
Yeah.
and and it like just weirdly brought me back to the main screen, but super zoomed in, and now our cameras are missing, and there's a yellow border.
Oh, the cameras are fixed on my screen.
Okay, here, let me. Behind the scenes. Oh, that's a more layouty layout.
Well, you're missing from my screen now, but if
There we
I'm on
go.
yours.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Yes. No one
Things are
saw
working?
anything. It's
Perfect.
alright, we're gonna cut all this.
On the wisdom.
18. All right. You managed to benefit from your short rest. You would notice Kay now getting more and more antsy as time goes on again, and starts like kind of whipping her head around and complaining.
Are you okay?
I don't like it.
Okay, fine. We'll send you back.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be here, to be entirely honest.
Okay.
I don't want to leave you guys. You're gonna get hurt.
No, if we get hurt, you are allowed to beat us up.
I feel like this isn't a good place for you.
Okay, fine, but I'm gonna beat you up.
Okay.
Yep. It
All
seems
right,
like a
I
fair
do-
deal.
I'm going to cast invisibility on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go make sure the knot is safe.
Sneak her way out.
I'm watching.
She does not seem to be doing a very good job of sneaking, as she's still like whimpering a bit from the complaints that she's having.
I wait to see if she can get over towards the wall, or if that halfling lady follows her.
All right, you look out. Make me a perception check.
What's my perception?
4.
That is a 17.
17. As you look up, the halfling lady is nowhere to be seen.
I got a natural 20, by the way, on my wisdom save.
Ah, right. Yes. You also managed to get a short rest if you're taking one.
Not really.
Okay. So,
I use arcane recovery.
you guys see Kana off. You cannot find the dwarven woman who you call, or sorry,
Dwarven. Ah! Who is she?
Okay.
So, you guys are left down there with just the foreboding archway. What would you like to do?
Head in.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger, pull out my shield. Let's do this.
All right. So you pull out your dagger and start your theme song. You guys start to approach this archway, and the feeling of danger radiating off of it, and just this gross feeling inside of you gets stronger and stronger the further and closer you get to it.
I've got
I
this
need
feeling.
both of you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no, inside my bones.
Oh,
It
no.
goes electric wavy.
15.
15.
It's 2 minus 1.
A 2 minus 1. Great. All right. As you guys try to approach this, you both start to feel this like tingling sensation turning into fear. And it starts to grow stronger and stronger and stronger as you just have this feeling of imminent crisis, imminent doom. You are both frightened. And Evandrail, you are unable to move as you eventually get till you're about 2 steps away from this doorway and you're just frozen, like shivering in a cold sweat. Barian, you're still able to move.
I'm going to cast a spell magic on the arc.
Okay.
The arc.
The spell magic on the obsidian stone there to no effect.
Can you read Dispel Magic, please?
Sure.
I can't move at the moment.
Or Alex, if you could read it.
I'm frozen in fear.
Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of a higher, for each spell of or higher on the
Or
target.
spell effect or magical effect.
No, it's just spells. I've even looked into Jeremy Crawford's thing, and it should have no effect on enchanted. Like, you can't dispel somebody's +3 sword or something like that.
You can dispel the ability from it.
Nope, you're not supposed to be able to. Even
Okay, useful. Unuseful spell.
And also, this is not a spell or magical effect.
Okay.
So, you cast the spell, although there is no effect upon the archway, and you still have this.
Well, with clarification on your
gut.
ruling, I would not cast it.
All right, very well. I'm going to take the spell slot back. Your brother is there shivering, unmoving. You still have the will to press on.
Nope.
Although you're frightened.
I pick up Dre
Okay. You
and walk forward.
pick up your brother and walk him through the archway.
No. Wrong way.
You pull him through. Evandriel, I need you to make me an athletics or an acrobatics check. And Barian, I need you to make me an athletics check.
19.
I got a 19 as well.
Okay, as your brother just barely manages to pull himself out of your arms, and is just left, once he gets there, just like frozen again. But he manages to like push you off and then keep you from pulling him through.
Yeah, I'm sort of like in a fetal position now, like right in front of the gate.
Okay, I pull him through again.
All right, roll your checks again, please.
17.
No. It's 12.
12. As your brother pulls you through and the panic fully sets in, I need another wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Second save. That's a 5.
I need you to roll an attack, please.
Okay.
Is this an attack?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna cast a green flame blade.
You cannot cast a spell. You are on like fight or flight animal.
Okay,
instinct.
in that case, I will just attack.
Yeah.
That is damage. I should roll the dice first. That is an 11 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, as your brother starts to panic and you feel him pull his dagger and go to start stabbing you manage to catch his arm before he can do it. And you're just fighting him there as you're like pulling him through this, trying to get him to the other side. As you're going step by step, you start to get past the arch
2
and
feet.
further away from it. I need your brother to make another wisdom saving throw.
So he's through the gate now and he's
He
still
is
fighting?
through the archway, and you're holding off you. We'll see what he's doing.
That's a 2.
I need you to roll another attack, as he once again is trying to stab you.
It's a natural 20.
Please roll damage.
Oh, and it does this automatically because D&D Beyond is excellent.
Except we do it a little differently.
Oh, we do. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna roll a d4 again because I wasn't keeping track of which one was first.
You do it differently.
You take the maximum and then roll, right? Instead of double roll.
Yeah. So that is 9 damage.
Okay.
As he manages to stab into you, as you keep pulling him through, as you're now bleeding heavily out of the arm, I need another wisdom saving throw, please, brother. As he manages to pull you further and further from this gate.
That's a 0.
Oh my god. They're getting easier. Could you roll above 2?
I'm gonna attack again, I assume.
Yeah, roll.
Alright, that is a 21 to hit.
Okay. I've bonus actioned into my I'm assuming I've had a turn. He's had 3.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I'm in Blade Song and I shield, he misses.
Okay, as you
Actually,
cast
hope
the
he
spell-
misses with just Blade Song.
Okay, you cast the spell as there's a humming. You can hear the thrum of the metal from the daggers that's coming down. You aren't able to see it, but you reach up and grab his arm once again as you're just still walking further away, pulling him from the presence of this thing.
I have your AC at 19 with Blade Song.
No, it's so with my dexterity and mage armor, it's 19. And then it'd be
no, it's 15 with Mage Armor, right? Or no, it's 16.
16, and then plus 4
Yeah.
is going.
It's
Is it 18 or 20 now?
It's 20.
Okay, then so you miss with shield.
Right.
Okay.
So the shimmering barrier blocks the blow, giving you enough time to keep walking forward. Do you want to do anything else?
Oh, I'm just pulling him.
Okay, make me another wisdom saving throw, brother. as you are just like tearing at him with your claws, trying to stab him, anything to get free.
Okay, that's a 16.
Misses.
No, that's 16 on his wisdom save. As you would suddenly start to come to yourself as this like gut-wrenching feeling starts to pull away, you still have this like overwhelming feeling of fright, but you realize what you're doing as you see the blood on your dagger, the clang as it hits the shimmering shield over your brother, and the blood dripping from his arm as he's like pulling you, and you realize that you're just scratching at your brother trying to escape, and your senses return to you.
I'm gonna drop my dagger and just and hug him.
Thank you. Thank you. Would you like to bandage my arm, please?
I'll be honest, I don't think you'll want me to. It's not one of my
Bandage my arm.
Okay, you stop the bleeding and wrap a bandage over your arm. As your brother sitting there, you're both still shaken, and you are both still frightened.
Oh, I should have been attacking with disadvantage then.
That's true. You should have. Yeah.
I'll roll that d20 again just to see what happened.
Sure.
Did I hit you? My second roll was a 3.
You met.
Okay.
So no damage.
No damage. Right. So.
I just swiped at you a couple times.
Right, but you guys do have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay.
And Daniel, you can willingly move closer to the archway. Alex, you cannot.
So now I'm stuck on this side, basically.
Yep.
How long does this last for?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, let's wait again.
Okay.
No!
Can't move forward feeling like this.
You guys
No,
want to take it off the
I
rest?
do not want to be here.
Yeah, but I don't feel good moving forward like this.
Well, I'm not moving back.
All right, fine. We'll take it slow.
Okay. You guys continue down a well carved out tunnel. You don't see any tool marks along the edges. You can see like roots and stuff in the earth above you, like coming out the edges. As you guys walk on, you eventually get to a point where the tunnel changes. The bits of root and whatnot you saw sticking out before now become a layer as the tunnel narrows, and you can see the roots coming from the different walls and ceilings and coating the bottom and sides of this, as it is just a meshwork of roots that make up the entirety of the tunnel ahead of you.
Roots.
Like we're blocked.
Oh no, you can still walk through, but the walls, ceiling, and floor, instead of being a mixture of dirt, stone, and root, are now entirely just interlocking roots.
Okay.
Well, this is. I swear I've had a nightmare just like this.
Probably because the roots are also obsidian black in color.
Do I feel the same, like, fear approaching them?
No, you do not.
Okay.
So, as you guys walk on, what's marching order? Or are you side by side?
Probably side by side.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like back to back.
Even
Moving
Drail,
forward.
that is a 14 to hit you.
That misses.
And Barian, that is a dirty 20 to hit you.
That is it meets or beats? I can't remember.
Meets and beats, yeah.
Sure, that hits me.
Okay, as you guys step forward, even Drail, you manage to pull back as you notice the root underneath you wriggling as one falls off of the wall, slashing towards your brother.
Wait, does it like fall or does it like jump?
It falls and moves, like it has
Okay.
movement to it. As it grabs onto your brother as it wraps around you, Barian, and the root starts.
Was
to
it making a grapple attack
It-
or
well, no, it attacks and then it grapples you if it hits.
automatically?
Yeah. As you are currently restrained by this root, as it wraps around, your brother pulls back quickly enough that the one that lunges from the floor doesn't grab him, and you just see your brother wrapped by this black root, and you see, as it grabs him, it starts to undulate and starts to secrete this purplish black liquid. What are you guys doing?
How long is the tunnel?
You can't see. You can't tell. It curves.
I am going to cast with a bonus action Shadow Blade.
Okay. As you cast the spell,
I'm going to attack the root twice.
go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a +6, I believe.
Yeah, so the first attack is a 25. That was a 6 and a 19.
That'll hit.
And then the second attack.
Do you have advantage for some reason?
We're in the
I
dark.
in dim light.
Oh.
Shadow Blade.
Oh, right.
It's so good. And you
about
get sneak attack.
Yeah, and that is a 22.
Those will both hit.
Awesome. Okay, so then we will apply. The first one is going to be 17 damage,
Okay.
and it's magical.
With your first strike, you cut into the root around you, cutting it at its base. And as you do, it kind of loosens and slides around. You manage to push it off as you freed yourself from the root. What do you want to do?
Is it still hanging there, ready to attack?
You've cut off this appendage of it, but the whole wall, floor, ceiling are covered in them.
Okay, then my second attack.
Nope. 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 I hate it.
My second, I attack the one on the floor with my second
Okay,
one. So
you
the
slash.
does the 22 hit that one?
That does, yeah.
Okay. That is 12.
12. That is enough. As you cut into the one that was lurching towards your brother, cutting it partway through as it kind of recoils back, and you can see the purplish black sap pouring out of the end of it. Are you staying where you are, or what are you doing?
Come on, let's go, Baron. Or Dre.
I talk it to myself in the third person to motivate me.
And I am going to start heading down.
Okay.
I'm going in between Dre and the roots as they come down.
The roots cover the wall, floor, and ceiling. So if you can wrap as a bubble around your brother, that will work, but I don't think you have that ability.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
So, if you guys are sprinting across this, or how are you moving? What are you doing?
I'm going full tilt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am also going full tilt.
Okay, as you guys are running, I just realized you shouldn't have advantage because you have disadvantage from frightened, but that's all right.
That's true.
So then it would be normal.
So, as you guys run, how many sections were there?
Alex, can you look up the frightened condition, please?
Yeah, he's right about it.
No, I just want to see how long it lasts.
Until it isn't.
Normal.
The condition has nothing to do with how long it lasts.
So, that is a 17 to hit you, Alex, or even Drail.
Misses.
Okay, as roots lash out at you as you're running beside your brother here. That is a 21 to hit you, Varian.
I am 21.
Yeah.
Shield.
Okay, as you cast the spell, as two of them, one from above and one from the side, just smack against this, and you pull past as they hit each other behind you. Your brother ducking under one, a couple of them rising off the ground in front of you guys as you leap over. You guys have gotten through the first section. That is another 17 to hit even Jail.
Misses.
That is an 11 to hit your brother as you guys keep sprinting, ducking, weaving, dodging, occasionally like stepping off of the walls to try to keep away from these faster roots as the tunnel behind you with a glance is just a writhing mass of rooty tendrils. You guys have gotten through the second area of this. That is a 21 to hit even Drail.
That will hit me.
And that is a 15 to hit Barian.
Misses.
As you sprint along, your brother is suddenly wrapped as one grabs your leg and you are held in place, even Drail.
Alright, we'll try and slice it off.
Roll to hit.
With disadvantage.
Indeed.
That is a 17 to hit.
That is enough. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. I didn't say green flame blade, so that is just a... Do I have sneak attack?
You would need the normal parameters for sneak attack for this, which I don't think you meet.
Okay, well then that's 7 damage.
7. As you cut into it and tug with your leg, you see you've cut more than halfway through it, but it's still hanging on to you and it's starting to secrete this liquid from it. Do you have another attack?
I do not.
Okay.
But I do.
So Barian, are you stopping to help your brother, or are you continuing on?
Yeah, I'm stopping.
Okay, as you stop there, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is going to be a 19.
And you did it without advantage, right?
Just that was 11.
That will hit. And as long as you do at least 3 damage, you will cut through it. Don't think you can do less than that, so we'll just say that you look where he's cut and slice along that as your brother is freed. You guys have not passed the 3rd section. So
I'm using my ability for this next section.
okay, what ability?
Are they making opportunity attacks as we run by them?
No, they're just attacking you as you guys, like they're just reacting to your guys' presence.
Okay, well, I'm using my mobility where I attack to dodge them.
All right. It's not going to be super helpful against a hallway because again, these things are just like
They're everywhere.
as you move.
Okay.
So that is that was really close to a natural 20, but that is 25 to hit you, Evendrail.
That also hits. Yep.
And that is 21 to hit Barian.
That hits.
Okay, as before you guys can even get into a run again, you guys having been stopped here long enough allows the roots on the side and the ceiling to reach down as Barian. One starts to wrap around your head. Your brother gets one climbing up his arm and leg, respectively. What are you guys doing?
Are the vines next to each other?
What do you mean?
Well, are they within 5 feet of each other?
Yes, they're touching each other.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade. I mean, I would have anyway, but this is also good to know.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that one just clads your blade in green flame, right? It's not the one where you summon a whole blade. That's the dark.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this is just this is a cantrip.
And it does extra damage.
As your blade starts to glow with green flame.
And I'm going to slice at the thing.
Roll to hit.
This
Baron, I
is-
think you're slicing as well.
Yeah.
With
You roll
disadvantage.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Wow. That's a 25 to hit with disadvantage.
Those will both hit. Both of you roll damage. Impressive. As you both
Let's see.
slash
Okay.
toward the tendrils grabbing onto you.
All right. I do 17 damage to my vine and 6 damage to his.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I do 13 to mine.
Okay, as you cut through your own and the green flame spreads off of your blade, arcing around, landing on the vines around here, some of them burning on your brother's as he goes for the weak point and cuts through it. Both of you are attempting to run through the 3rd section again.
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
That is an 8 to hit you, Evandrail.
Misses.
And that is a 12 to hit your brother. As you both sprint through the whole section you're in coming alive, and you can see the longer you stay here, the worse it's going to get as you guys sprint. You're going through the last section. You can see the edge where this like writhing mass of black tendrils ends. They get one more chance to hit you. That is a 14 to hit your brother.
Yes.
And a 9 to hit Barian as you both slide into this last section and keep running until you stop and turn, and you can see the whole passageway just closed behind you, a mass of twisted tendrils of roots that were reaching for you and now form like spiders' webs deep into the tunnel.
Would you say that we couldn't see the gate anymore?
Certainly not.
Okay, all right.
The frightened has not worn off, however.
Okay.
So, you guys find yourself on the other end of this tunnel, and faintly from further down, you can hear the sound of water, a rushing water. You guys continue down the tunnel as you go, looking warily and double checking all the roots around you, but none of them have the same kind of black luster to them. You guys would eventually find yourself at the edge of a river. And you would see flowing across it is quick moving water, spray going up from the choppy rocks here and there. and you would see there are quite a few algae like floating across it that are a mix of purplish black on them, and are occasionally like frothed into the air by the spray of the river. I'm going to pull you guys to this map.
I'm just getting my water.
The tendrils?
Indeed. Right. Let's grab your guys' tokens.
Where is the thing I can see? I only see blackness. Ha 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 he he. Oh, there it is.
Did that work? It didn't show up on
I
mine.
see a tiny little bit at the side.
Okay, I don't like this. I'm just gonna fix this.
Oh, we're back to mansion.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Barleytown.
It's like an episode of Cops. Meanwhile, in Barley,
All right, let's try that again.
a couple of yokels came to the store today.
Ooh, it's so
You
much
guys can see
brighter.
that river and extending to the right. You would see across from you is a cliff going upwards, and then over to your right, the bank of this river continues, and then eventually you can see an area where you could leap across to a lower bank underneath this outcropping of rock across from you currently.
Is there a top to this outcropping of rock?
There is, yes.
So we could follow the river, we could go to the lower bank, or we could go up the outcropping.
You'd have to leap across to the sheer cliff wall and then climb up it, which would certainly require spider climbing.
Oh, it's natural rock.
It's sheer rock.
Yeah, we have
that's-
climbing tools.
Right, but it's a straight drop into the river. It's across, like you'd have to leap across the river, stick to the wall, and then start climbing it, or you just slide.
Oh,
into
there's
the
no
water.
way that we can. There's no lower bank.
There's the lower bank further over. The one straight across from you, there's no lower bank.
Is there an Indiana Jones possibility here?
No.
Oh, not like a handy like crossbar.
Nobody
right
left
in
the crossbar.
Right in the
No.
middle that I could go like.
Actually, we have a one of those arrows for biting into rock.
We do.
Yeah, we bought them. Remember? From Isaac's tool.
The grappling arrows,
Yep.
the rock biters.
Yep. I think we have one of each actually, a metal biter and a rock biter.
Mhm. Yes.
I distinctly remember that.
I just want to grab my rules. There we go. Right, so the grappling arrows. Yeah, you guys know there's the 2-rope and the 1-rope method. And you guys have the stone biters that allow you to try to shoot your arrow into the stone.
Mhm.
So, if you guys would like to, would you guys like to hook that up and fire it at the wall there? You have the hook at the end of it that the rope can go through, and you can either use double the rope so that you can easily pull a larger rope through, but you'd have to have the lighter string that goes through, or you can just tie a rope to it, which makes it a little harder to hit.
I say we just make it harder to hit. You got the short bow or the long bow?
Yeah. It's in
Here,
the
I'll
bag.
I'll grab it and pull the arrow out.
Okay, as you guys pull the arrow out, start tying the rope as you pull this stone biting arrow out. Okay, so
I'll let you know what I rolled a 25.
it doesn't.
Did you have disadvantage on that?
No, I rolled to hit with the bow. You
Right.
tell me what I got.
So you have the stone biter,
Mhm.
which is a plus 10. What you're doing?
Oh, really? Okay.
It's not a regular roll; it's a percentile. It's a plus 10 to your percentile roll. And then you have a -5 from the one rope method that you're doing.
Okay.
So roll me a percentile for a stone wall.
Oh, fancy. We're using weird rules up in here.
Right?
Rolling a D100 in my 5e game.
77.
77 on a
It's a
stone
good
wall.
number.
5, that's 82.
All right. As you and it sticks into the wall. That was with the plus 10 -5, or that was before?
That was 77 plus 10, 87 minus 5, 82.
Okay, so 82.
That's what I said.
Got you. I missed the last part. I just heard 77 and then started looking at tables. So with that, with a satisfying thunk, you would see the tip of the arrow stick in the solid haft of wood behind it with the rope tied, and you now have, going to the top of this edge, a rope that you can hold at the other end of the bow as it's like uncoiled as it went up there. You can see occasionally some of this like blackish foam does get sprayed up, so it's a little dangerous to cross if you're trying not to get hit by that.
I'm going to take it over and I'm going to use a couple of pythons into the wall.
All right. How many pythons would you like to use?
I'm going to use 3.
Okay. You are keeping track of how many pythons you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 10.
I had more than that.
No, I checked. We have 10.
Okay, sure. We have 7 now.
All right.
They can be recovered, so.
So you start hammering in the 3 pythons.
3 pythons should be more than enough to hold thousands of pounds.
Right. So you hold it there as you tie this rope to the 3 pythons.
I pull it tight, really tight through the pythons.
Mm-hmm.
Titan pythons.
Yeah, so that it doesn't dip, and then when we climb across it.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
I'll get Dre to help. Pull it tight.
So 2 of your
All right.
heaving.
We both have disadvantage on this, I believe, right?
Yes. So that'll be a straight roll.
Yep. Okay, so that is a 13.
Nice.
13. All right. Takes you a little over a minute to get this all tied up. As you get them as tight as you can, but it's difficult, especially with you guys like shaking as you are. But you tie them as tightly as possible as you have the rope going out between you guys and the top. What are you doing?
What do we do now?
Okay. As you're going across the rope with the algae getting sprayed up towards you, I need a
Wisdom
dexterity
saving throw. Oh.
climb across, please.
Are we both going at the same time?
25.
25. Okay, you go across, and there's a couple times where the river like churns a little heavier, and you speed across, narrowly avoiding some of the black that kind of arcs past your cheek and falls down the other side. You manage to get to the top, and you're hanging out of the spray now. You can feel the flat above you. Make me an athletics check to pull yourself up.
15.
15 is enough as you pull yourself up on the edge over here. And then, Dre, are you going across as well?
Yes.
Right. Just let me reveal a little for your brother. As getting to this side, you would see there's a flat bit of ground that you're standing on. It extends away from you, much like the lower bank did, and you can see hanging above you about a 10-foot tall another ledge that goes up about 10 feet, and you can see just blackness above it. It seems there's another ledge you can climb up here. All right, Dre, what are you doing?
Oh, we're over here. I would like to try and cross the rope.
Okay, as you pull yourself across, and the spray is coming up, make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. There's a spot where it like sprays towards you in a large hunk, and you like let go, swing, use your momentum to like leap a little bit up, and manage to pull the rope and start pulling yourself to get to the edge. As a large bit of spray comes up from this like brackish water that lands behind you with a splash. As you avoid being touched by it. Did you do that with disadvantage?
You don't have disadvantage on saving throws, I don't believe, for frightened.
Oh. Let me look.
I believe it's ability.
Ability
check.
checks and attack rolls, correct. All right. As I need an athletics check from you as you climb on the other side, hanging from the precipitous edge.
That is a 1.
All right. As your fingers begin to slip as you're grabbing on the edge, and you're like starting to fall off as your hand breaks some of the stone here that looks sturdy at first, and you're hanging one arm. As your hand falls down, I need another dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to grab and help him.
Okay, as you rush over and grab onto his arm and start trying to haul him up. Let's see the dexterity save
Got
first.
a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Your brother throws you sideways with your help as some of the spray comes up and splashes against the wall beside you, and you would see the blackness, the purple black bits just stick to the wall and stay there as the wave washes past. I need another athletics check, this time without disadvantage, as your brother is helping you.
Yay! 7, not a 1. So a 10.
10. As with your brother's help, that is enough for him to haul you up from there, and you're just like as you're scrambling up, staring at the black spot on the wall.
Whew.
Dre,
Not even close.
Dre,
What?
you don't feel good doing all this climbing stuff right now.
No?
I can barely keep my hands steady on the rope.
Well, I don't think it's gonna get any easier.
I don't know. That's all we need is to fall in water like that.
Oh, it does look kind of gross.
I don't know. Let's just take some time. We got the ledge here.
All right.
Safe.
I think that's best.
I'm just going to kind of lean against the wall and drink some water and shake a little bit and try to rest it off.
Right. As you lean against the wall there. Evandrea, what are you doing?
Short rest.
I have nothing to regain for the short rest.
Okay.
So I am just gonna keep an eye out.
All right. Make me a perception check, please.
With disadvantage.
Indeed.
That is an 8.
8. All right. You're sitting there just keeping an eye out, watching for your brother. And you start to get this weird sensation. You're looking around and you just don't really feel like watching. And you're looking there and your eyes just feel like there's so much effort to keep open as you glance up and you would see hanging over the top of the edge
Oh no.
an eyeball larger than you are,
Oh
staring down with this dull brown iris, purple and blue, burning like fire around it as it just looks down towards you.
It's like a fever dream.
All right. Where is that? Okay. So you take 4 damage. However, this is not regular damage.
Can I reduce it or not?
You cannot.
All right.
What type of damage is it?
Uh,
It's good for us to know just in case we have abilities that you don't know.
it's apathy. It's sapping your will to live.
Okay.
Ha! I am resistant to that kind of damage.
As the eye stares at you, what do you do?
Does it seem threatening?
You don't really feel like thinking about it too much, but you can feel like just your like energy leaving you.
Go away.
Barry, and you hear your brother looking above you, calling towards something. You would turn and see the eye there staring at him, and you would start to notice the same sort of like sluggish feeling coming over you as
I'm going to rack my brain to know if I've ever seen or heard of anything like that.
roll an Arcana check.
Okay. That is 18.
You're good at
18.
these.
You've never heard of this particular creature. But given its form as a floating eyeball wreathed in arcane power, you would put together that this is likely a creature that does not belong on this plane, some sort of outsider, and you've read of such strange and horrible creatures that come from the far planes and the far escape.
All right, blindness, deafness.
Let's roll initiative if we're going to start combat.
First,
Has it noticed me yet?
Oh yeah, it's staring at both of you.
Okay. 16.
you got a 19. I can put that in myself.
No. Hey! It's in initiative order already. Oh, really? Fine, you can do Right, so Evandrail,
Dice
you
X.
are up first as the thing is just staring down at you and your brother. Both of your speeds are halved while you are in the gaze of the monster.
All right. I.
And that's not actually where it is. It's over the edge, but I just wanted you to be able to see it.
Okay, so
Be
how
able to
like could I reach it if I went up under it?
It the very base of it is 10 feet up, so with a bit of a jump, probably.
Okay.
It's like floating over the ground that it's above, so with a leap you could hit it.
Oh. Sure. Yeah, I will try to run up whatever this weird rocky stuff is, and jump and slash.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, something's in my eye. That's annoying. That's a 1. Oh, not
One.
even with disadvantage. 1 sec. No, that's still a 1.
As you run up and step onto this wall, expecting a firm
Oh.
spot to push off of,
Oh.
you feel the dampness of the cave has made these a little bit slick as your foot just falls straight down and it hits the ground, and with your momentum you hit the wall before falling back and landing on your butt.
Ow.
You need to wipe your eyes, dude? You want to take a second?
I'm just gonna turn off my camera for a sec. I'll be here.
Okay.
Oh man.
The Barian anyways.
Jesus.
Alex, like rub hot sauce into his eyes or something.
Blindness,
Oh.
deafness.
Okay.
Can these make
How
a
do I
difference?
do this quickly?
Saving throw.
Broadcast to others. Nothing.
Actually, hold on, double check. Is it a wisdom, Alex?
Oh, what?
I'll look.
Blindness, deafness. It's either wisdom or constitution.
Let me
Either
look
way,
with my
like-
one working eye.
I got it. I'm looking. You fixed it.
Okay, 1 sec.
What are you trying to do?
Blindness, deafness.
That is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so what's his number?
19 naturally.
What's his
without-
total number?
Above a 20.
No, it's fine then. Nothing happens.
Right.
That's my turn.
Alex has disappeared.
It can now attack us.
Right. On its turn, it stares down. Oh, I forgot to put these into sections. I need Alex back for that. So,
I'm here.
okay, I need both of you to roll me a wisdom check. You don't need to do it with disadvantage because you both had disadvantage.
Okay, wisdom check. That's a 14. Hello, everyone. I saved my eyeballs.
Okay, I can't see your face on roll 20. I'm just going to
Oh.
reload.
Okay.
15. Okay,
Hey,
so
I can't see your face on roll 20.
here we go.
Don't know why that happened.
Fixed, yes?
Yes. Well, I could
Alex.
see you before.
You failed the saving throw. With its inconvenient presence, where would be the most inconvenient place for it to be for you right now?
I actually don't know.
Well, then I shall decide.
Yeah.
As it will reappear floating across the river,
Okay, that is quite inconvenient.
staring at both of you. That's its movement. And then... Daniel, I need you to make a deception check as you feel the eyeball bore into you as it searches your form. Oof.
It's a 13.
That is a natural 20 as the creature looks over you and you can feel this thing like tearing through you with its gaze as it searches your form for something. And you have this just like welling feeling of discomfort.
Okay.
All right. Evandrail, you're up.
All right.
Right, you guys have now spent 2 turns in its gaze.
Oh no.
As both of you are blinded, as you guys become too
What?
tired to keep your eyes open, and it's too much effort to hold them open, as you both just can't fight the closing of your eyes.
I'm gonna don't know how blindness affects spellcasting, but I wanna cast a mind sliver on it.
You'd have to look up Mind Sliver.
I just do a thing to it, and it takes damage.
Range 60 feet. One
A cre-
creature you can see within range.
So I cannot see it because my eyes are broken.
Correct.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Ah. Bear?
Yeah,
Can't see.
neither can I.
Should we not be here?
We could climb up. It would just follow us.
Which way's the exit?
I don't know. But it's back across the exit.
Good point. And I don't want to go back there. This is really bad, dude.
Seeing.
I believe so. But I will
I
look.
think most spells have to do with seeing.
Most
Can
of
I
them not.
try to clear my vision?
No.
I try to clear my vision anyways.
No, you're the one closing your eyes. It's just too much work to keep your eyes open.
Ah, I see.
One creature you can see within range.
And how does its gaze attack work?
It stares at you, and you can just feel like your will draining from you.
Okay. Dre, scoot over here.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Fine.
For this? Great. Where are you?
I'll just like sluggishly like dragging my feet move over to where his voice is coming from.
Okay. What's your movement?
30.
All right. You had 15. There's half to get up, but that still leaves you enough to just get beside your brother here.
Look. Oh, I should be a better cameraman. That's where I am.
As you move over behind your brother, is it the end of your turn?
I believe so.
Barian, you're up.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make it look like a big rock fell on us.
Okay.
That'll fool it.
Well, no, it
rock
has to roll
over you?
against. It has to roll. Or else
I
it believes it's
believe
real.
with minor illusion, it has to make an intelligence check to see if it is an illusion. That was cocked. Okay, it was cocked and kind of on a 17, and then I rolled again, and it was a natural 17.
Okay, never mind. It can still see us.
You still have your movement. You would know.
No,
from...
we have half movement in climbing, so that's a quarter movement. We'd have 5 feet of movement. We couldn't make it up the ledge.
Right, but you would also know you're on a flat area that's like 10 feet across and goes off to the right. And to your right was a rock sticking out of it that was about 4 feet high. If you could manage to get to it while blinded and hide behind it, it would cut off line of sight. And you were 10 feet away from it.
Sure. I would go over to the rock.
All right. I think the most appropriate thing here would be an intelligence saving throw.
From who?
From Barian.
Not one.
All right.
Don't
Weird.
I just-
Whew.
Stupor.
No, you don't get to choose after.
Oh, no. Like,
As you go to start moving towards it, you find yourself bumping into the rock wall that was behind you and your brother. As you seem to, as you were like casting the spell and moving, you get turned about and hit the wall behind you as you're facing.
and
the
then
complete
I just,
opposite way.
in frustration, slump back to the ground.
All right. That brings us to its turn.
Oh no. I do not have the saving throw bonuses to deal with this.
Yeah, neither do I.
As
You have a +7 to your intelligence saving throws.
Yeah, well, not one say.
Oh no.
Barian,
That's another round in its gaze. Does something else happen to us?
just wait. No, it did something else instead.
Okay.
Barian, that is a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
Right. As you take one apathy damage, as we'll call it for now, as you just feel something inexorably being pulled out of you slowly.
Okay.
Dre. It's your turn.
Yeah.
What are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm
would also know-
blind. My brother's bumping into walls, and me.
What are you doing?
Come on. To the rock, wherever that is.
Make a
Gonna
throw, which at least you don't have disadvantage on.
Yup. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
All right. As you crawl past your brother, trying to pull him with you, but he's just slumped on the ground, you manage to get behind the rock,
Yeah.
crouch down behind it, and as you would notice, as suddenly you fight back the will to crack open your eyes, and the sluggish feeling vanishes from you like a dream. You find yourself huddled behind a rock, your brother over there slumped in defeat.
I'm going to pop out from behind the rock. Yeah, I don't mind sliver him. Basically,
Right.
my mage hand is gonna go up and flick him in the eye.
What type of saving throw does that?
It's an intelligence saving throw of 14.
All right. That is a 13, which means it fails.
Yeah.
Roll that d4.
2 damage
Okay.
on 2d6.
As
Alex, you also have to roll that d4
Why?
for the minuses to its saving throws. The most important part of Mind Sliver.
That is when it makes its next saving throw. If it makes one, it rolls a d4 and subtracts it.
Sure. Okay.
So, as you stand up, you can feel the sluggishness come over you once again. Your eyes stay open, but your will to move lessens as you're once again at half speed. You cast the Mind Sliver and you watch as it stabs into the creature, and you can see it unaffected, and you would see a glowing coming from behind it as the energy from your magic is drained away from it and pulled behind the creature.
What?
Make
Is it
me
like
a
in a different creature? Or perception check. All right. With disadvantage. That is a 4.
4. You would see something sticking out of its back that seems to pull the energy from your attack away from it. And then,
I'm gonna duck back down behind the rock.
all right, Barian, you're up.
Where am I?
Come to
you
me.
Barely moved. You can hear your brother off beside you.
I'll scoot towards him.
Make me an intelligence saving throw with advantage. Your brother's calling you over.
No, your other left.
One second.
Man, this must be rough for Danny. Now he knows what it feels like to be blind.
I don't know if he'll be able to.
Cope.
Yeah. What a pain it must be to roll intelligence saving throws every time you want to go anywhere.
22.
Okay. So, Dre,
Oh.
as your brother comes towards you and you start to direct him, you have two options. You can put him behind the rock, which means there's not enough space for you, or you can lay him down behind you, which will put him prone.
I don't care about being prone.
I'm gonna try whatever we need to do to get us both behind the rock.
All right. As Danny, he pushes you down to the ground, and you would find suddenly your will returns. You open your eyes, and you find yourself laying behind your brother, who's crouched behind this rock, looking over, and has just finished pulling you there after casting a spell.
It has something on the back of it.
Also, Dre, the other thing you would have noticed is floating off to the side of the creature when your eyes open is a gray segment, almost like stone or ink, just hanging in the air, and it's started into the shape of something, like just a strange runic squiggle hanging in front of it.
Is it like moving in the shape of something, or is it just like in the shape of something?
Just floating there.
Okay, I'm going to try something interesting.
What would you like to do?
I am going to bonus action go into my blade dance.
Okay. Remember, if you've moved and laid down, which means you're out of move.
Sure. Then I'm. Oh, and I'll try one more time. I'm going to use my last level 2 spell slot to cast blindness deafness on it.
Cannot see the creature.
I thought I got my sight back.
Yes, because you got out of sight of the creature and you used all your movement to do so. You're now laying down hidden behind a rock. Well, behind your brother and a
I
rock.
used all of my movement.
Yes. You were half movement, you moved over, and then laid down, which is all you got.
So what would that total to?
Well, you had to move 10, 12 feet to get over to your brother, and then you had to use half of your half movement to lay down. So what's your movement?
So what would be tell me the amount of movement I would need to do that action.
So it was 10 feet plus half whatever your half movement is. So a quarter of your movement plus 10 feet, but you're at half movement anyways. What's your normal movement?
My
speed?
movement is 40.
40. So 10 feet and then 10 feet to lay down, because it's half of 20.
Which equals 20.
All your movement.
Okay, sure. So never mind. So never mind. I don't do anything then.
All right. On its turn, I need both of you to make wisdom checks.
We're behind the rock.
Yes, this is for its inconvenient presence, for where it moves to.
I hate it. I hate this thing. This might be the worst thing you've ever created.
I got an 8.
8.
I also got an 8.
Oh.
Ha! Ha! You can't make it inconvenient for both of us.
So it's the inconvenient place for me would be adjacent to me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it would be.
Well, for me to cast spells on it, to attack it with spells is...
It's going to appear beside your guys' rock, staring at you guys, floating in the air at the, just 10 feet of space behind it, just staring down at you guys in your hiding spot. As you would see this room there, another section appear. You can see where it's not quite attached, but it's starting to form. It looks like one more piece, and it'll make some sort of circle, but it's just like this fragile looking glass hanging beside it. And Barian, as this forms, this feeling in your gut grows worse and worse with each piece of it that forms.
Okay.
And then right, that brings us to Evendrail, as your guys' speed is halved.
All right. Before I commit to anything drastic here, I saw something right on the back of it.
You did.
I'm going to use my movement. I'll run up right down here, trying to squeeze behind it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and jump up off the wall and grab onto whatever. Try and grab onto whatever it is.
All right. Okay. I just need to find this. Okay. So, since it saw you come here, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw to try to attack.
No.
If you have dice left, remember them.
I used it on a whatever, or on a perception check.
Mhm.
That is a 15.
That is not quite enough. You get to the back, and you can feel you do not have the will to strike at this creature. It's no longer looking at you. You look up, and just need to find this thing. So you look up, and you would see on its back, sticking out of it, are things you can vividly tell are the 3 most treasured people or objects to your character. What do you see on the creature's back?
Oh, jeez. What's on its back?
There are what to you can tell are your 3 most treasured people or objects. What you care about most, and you would see them tethering it to this plane.
Okay.
Perhaps your mother, Kana, and your brother.
Yeah.
Beats one of those out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just looking through to see if there's anything I'm forgetting about. Yeah,
Barian.
it's been a while since I've seen my mom, but she's still important.
I'm assuming we're looking at Dre now.
No, it's still staring at you currently. It hasn't had a turn to move its gaze. So
Okay.
you are at half speed.
Awesome. So I have 25 feet of movement. I'm going to run and I'm going to jump up and see what he's looking at as I'm running towards it. Try and jump up and grab that thing that was sucking the magic.
All right. As you move over behind it and look up, making a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Indeed, you can attack the creature.
I'm grabbing the thing the
look up.
magic was sucking to.
You would see your 3 most treasured people or objects. What do you see?
Spellbook, my brother, and I'm not sure. Something else I haven't decided.
All right. You look up, and you just have this feeling that if you grab these, like just this nonsense but overwhelming sense that you're going to destroy these things that you love if you grab them. Do you want to jump and grab one?
Oh, so yeah, it would be my spellbook, my brother, and my sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the sword.
All right. So make me a athletics check as you leap for one of these. Remember, you are still frightened.
Yeah, that's a 14.
14. You leap up and grab onto the sword, and you're hanging from the sword now.
I'm going to use my acrobatics to stay on top of the orb as it moves.
Yeah, you're like hanging from the hilt of your sword. Next turn, you can try to like.
Oh, I wanted to jump on top of the orb and pull the sword out.
You don't have enough movement to get all the way up it. You had enough to like jump up and grab, but you use movement to move over.
I have 25 feet.
Yes,
I was 10 feet from it.
and it was 10 feet in the air.
So that's 20. Like 5 diagonally.
I guess you could start pulling yourself up, but the thing's tall enough that you can't get on top of it.
Sure.
Right. On its turn, I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
I'm out of its gaze.
This is for its inconvenient presence.
Okay.
Sorry, wisdom checks, but
19.
To 1.
excellent. That's good, which means Barian, you are moved with it, as it is inconveniencing your brother. The least convenient place for Evendrael would be over here, out of his reach, staring at him as you vanish. Your vision vanishes as you find yourself in a different section of the cave, still hanging from this sword. As it looks over at your brother would watch as the third piece of this like glass-looking gray room completes itself and flashes as it flies around the creature, and you feel a searing pain for a moment, Barian, as something enters your body. And you glance down to see where your armor's pulled up. Oh, I'm joking. Just wait.
You should. That's what you deserve.
Where your armor is pulled up and the flesh is exposed, there is a squiggled circle branded to your flesh.
Was the same shape as the rune?
It is, and you would feel a pain. Oh no, sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. Give me a second. Okay, perfect. So that is all. And then that brings us to Evendrael. Your speed is halved, and it is staring at you.
Okay. Oh. There's nowhere I can really get to hide from it, is there?
The rock.
You could try to hide behind that rock, but it's going to put you close to the edge, and I don't think you have the movement to make it. So you are
I have
definitely
15 feet of movement, but I also have like a dash as a bonus action.
So you could try to get behind the rock. It's putting you pretty close to the ledge. You're going to be hanging over the ledge a little bit, but you're definitely capable of it.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that.
Okay, make me an acrobatics check as you kind of hang from the rock and precipitously from the edge to put your body out of view of this creature.
With disadvantage.
Indeed.
That's a 1.
All right. As you go there, you feel your hand slipping. Once again, the dampness of the cave is your enemy as you start to slip off of it. It's a mad scramble to try to pull the edge. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's an 11.
11. You barely manage to catch the lip as you fall, as you're now hanging from the edge there. Barian, would you like to climb up this or pull the sword from its back?
I would like to use my movement to get on top and then pull the sword.
Okay, so this thing is an eyeball, and as you get up, it's quite soft and malleable. You're not going to be able to stand on top of this creature.
Even with, I can't use acrobatics.
You're going to like sink into it and fall off. Like it's not a solid. It's like a case of liquid.
Sure, I'm going to pull the sword and try and cut into its back and jam my foot inside of it to hold myself in.
All right, you pull the sword from the back. As you pull it, you have this just awful sensation that you're destroying one of your most treasured objects. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. 19.
A 19. So,
Rolling
the
hot.
mental anguish would have
Who's
dealt
one
you
of us?
psychic damage, instead deals you 2 as it just cuts into you, and you pull the sword out as it vanishes, and as it does, you just feel silly as you can still feel the sword at your waist, but you were convinced you were giving it up.
Is there anything in my hand?
Nothing. You pull it out and it just shatters into nothing. You try to stick your boot into the spot left behind, but there's just smooth eye there. Make me an acrobatics check to.
Well, I'm gonna grab my brother. Like on the back, I'm gonna grab the next thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's a Make me an acrobatics check to try to grab that before gravity takes you off.
What?
Is my acrobatics +8 or +6?
6.
Remember, you're at disadvantage.
Yep. So that's 19.
19. As you're falling and the anguish is fading, a tear beating at the corner of your eye, you grab onto your brother and you can feel the warm flesh, and the tears start to grow as you know you're about to destroy your brother. That brings us to the eye's turn. I need both of you to make me wisdom checks.
Oh, I'm not here anymore, am I? I'm like...
Oh yeah, you're hanging off the edge over there.
17.
17. Alex.
Wisdom check. I got a 12.
12. That puts you below your brother, which means he will be pulled with it once again as you feel its gaze bore into your back.
It's a very good time to roll badly.
If this just went the other way, it would be very inconvenient for your brother. Dre, you are hanging from this edge. You can feel this thing staring at you from behind as your will is slipping. Your fingers are slipping as well. Make me an athletics check to try to pull yourself up.
With disadvantage. Alright, that's a 15.
That is enough as you haul yourself to your feet. You have used half of your already halved movement as you
I'm just
pull
gonna
yourself
try and
over the edge.
crawl over to this space.
I think you have just enough movement to do that. You have 5 feet left, right?
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
and then I can also dash as a bonus action if I
That's
have
true.
to.
If you pull yourself behind that space. So you have your bonus action left. Do you want to do anything?
Don't really have much to do. Ooh. No, it's just it's a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay, never mind then. I have nothing to do. But duck
Barian.
and cover.
I'm a Yanko.
I need a wisdom saving throw for you to be able to bring yourself to pull your brother out from its back.
16.
That is just enough as you pull him out, and you feel this remorse as you slay your brother overcome you, and you fall from the creature's back.
I'm going to use
Fall from the creature's back, landing on the ground, weeping.
I can't use
You
any of my.
lose this turn to weeping.
Did I fail the saving throw?
There is no saving throw for the second object.
Okay.
As you are weeping on the ground, meanwhile, it had teleported back over the water. You are back on the outcropping you first came through, that you had to climb up the rope to get to the second level to.
Sure.
I need both of you to make me a wisdom check.
Nat 1.
It's 15.
You could not have had better timing for that, as it will appear where is most inconvenient to Dre, which is behind your brother and behind the rock where you cannot see it.
You mean Tiberian?
Yes, to Barian, sorry. And then, Dre, you are right in front of it, it is going to try to sap your will.
No, not
That
today.
is a 26.
To hit?
Yes.
Guess that hits.
You take 6 more apathy
Ah, my will.
as you just feel your will draining out of you in a torrent towards it. Your speed is halved, and it is right behind you.
Can I reach it?
He saw what I was doing, right?
Yes, yeah, he would know what you're doing. You are able to get behind it. Yeah, it is quite close to you.
All right, I guess I will try to rip my mother out of its cold dead eye.
What does he see on the back now?
Sorry, which of those was the most important to you, Daniel, in order?
It would have been. Well, brother was most. Do I have to rip them off in order?
No, you don't. I just
Okay,
want to know
so
which
brother
one's
was
left.
most important. Spellbook was second, and sword was third.
So you would see the second most important thing to you on its back.
All right, that'd be Kana.
All right.
Well,
So it's your
like-
mother and your brother are gone as Kana
Alright.
as well. Make me a wisdom saving throw to be able to bring yourself to kill Kana.
you're a horrible person. That is a 16.
That is just enough.
Oh, great! I'm
you-
glad.
And rip the life from her body. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw once again for the mental anguish that consumes you.
Yeah, that's a 5.
That is a failure. You take 3 psychic damage as tears start to flow from your eyes. Barian, you pull your weeping self off the ground. It is half your movement, however, you are not in view of the creature, so you have your regular movement halved, as you manage to banish the weeping as you realize your brother's still alive, and indeed you can hear him doing battle with this creature up above.
How far of a jump is it to the ledge?
It is not jumpable, however, your rope still hangs between you and
Right,
it.
I go up the rope.
Okay, I need a dexterity saving throw as you pull yourself across.
This is an awful encounter to be frightened for. I thought...
Is enough as you get to the other side on your next turn. Make the athletics to pull yourself up, and then if you succeed, we can start. You remember you have disadvantage.
14.
As you manage to pull yourself up, that brings us to the creature. I need both
It
of you.
would be my turn still.
You've used your action getting across
Oh.
and pulling yourself up. So I need both of you to make a wisdom check, please.
Got a 12.
13.
All right. Shall appear where it is most inconvenient to Evandrail, which I think will put it back floating above the edge there as it stares down at you and your brother. Then it is going to... Who shall it sap? It's going to sap Barian. Sadly, I wasted a natural 20 on deciding who it would attack. Barian, that is a 13 to hit you.
Misses.
All right. You feel something start to pull on you as you steel your will and manage to hold back what attempts to flood out of you towards the creature. Dre, your eyes close. Actually, no, you were behind the creature. No, you would just be slowed. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, technically I was like here, I guess.
Yeah, you were
Would that
behind it.
change where the guy ended up?
Not really.
Okay.
Still above you, higher now, so that he's out of your
Okay.
reach. You
So
leap.
we've pulled out the 3 things.
You have. Yet the creature is still there.
It's still there. Now I'm going to try and flick him in the eyeball again.
He is moved high enough that you cannot leap to reach him.
Well, no, this is magic. He is at a 60-foot range.
Oh, what are you using? Oh,
Mind Silver. Yeah.
Right. So it must make an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 7.
All right, he takes 9 psychic damage, and his next saving throw, he has to subtract a d4.
All right. As you use this and you feel the psychic energy stab into the creature, and you see the eye and the pupil like focus in on you as the pain moves through it, and you can start to see these purplish veins moving through the side from the pain. Anything else, Dre?
And then I have halved movement using my movement and my bonus action to dash. I'm gonna go 5, 15, 20, and try and get around the corner from it. Unless it can still see me from there.
No, you're able to wrap around the corner such
Okay.
that it can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like hug up against this wall and hide from it.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. As you would see an overhanging rock off to the side that I will reveal there. All right. That brings us to Barian. As your speed is half, the creature is staring at you. You pull yourself up from over the raging torrent below. You see your brother wrapping around to hide as he casts magic towards it, and pain starts to appear on the singular eye and the flame around it.
Right. As they stop looking at me, and with a level 3 spell slot, I cast blindness deafness.
All right. So it needs to make a con save with a negative D4. That is a 14.
Myth fails.
All right. As you
So it's
see
blinded for a minute.
the pupil of the eye grow over with cataracts as it ages before you and starts to be covered by the cataracts. Roll me a d8 damage, please.
Ooh, you can damage it with blindness.
7. As you have literally injured the creature with this spell, as it is all eye. That means the creature's turn. At the end of its turn, it can make another save. Very well. The movement ability still works, so I need both of you to make a wisdom check.
Natural
As
20.
you feel your speed return to you.
3.
Of course, the time I finally rolled good in this encounter.
As the most inconvenient place for Barian is there,
Not for me. Or no, yes, for me.
staring at your brother, even though it is blinded, so there is no effect on you currently, even Drea. It is going to make another Constitution saving throw. I believe it no longer is the D4, right?
Yeah, it's just the first one it makes.
That is a 4, as it
Misses.
is still blinded. Dre,
All
you're
right,
up.
I'm going to mind sliver him again as the finger on the edge of my mage hand gets pointier and pointier as it stabs.
That's a cantrip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. An intelligence saving throw for the creature. That is a 3.
All right, he takes 6 damage. 6
has-
psychic damage, and loses a d4 on his next save before the end of my next turn.
As you see the thing whipping around, searching the room with its blinded eye, desperately trying to find you, Barian.
Firebolt.
It is out of sight for you.
Yeah, it's around the rock from you.
Okay, I'm going to move over until I can see it.
A perception check, because you would have no way of finding it currently, because you can't see your brother casting it, and you can't see.
You just don't know what's happening. Both of us are gone.
Been over in every area though.
Right,
Like,
but
it's
just
not
you've got to find it. You don't know. You can't see it. You don't know where.
17.
It is. 17 is enough as you wrap around here to the swishing sound of the eyeball pushing the air as it searches.
Okay.
Firebolt. Go ahead and roll the hit,
Well, I have advantage because it's blinded.
and you have disadvantage because you're frightened.
Okay. Doesn't matter because it's a nat 20.
All right, roll damage and take the max.
Baby. Hold on a second. Let me.
That's a good thing to get a crit on.
Good use of the blinded. Yeah.
Oh baby. So Isaac, that's 38 damage.
38.
You rolled an 18.
So it Dre's right. I'm just gonna say, leave him alone, and just like
As you
the
fireballs.
first one just like concaves the back of it. The second one goes in just and there's just eye gook all over Dre. Like he looks like
Dre's
he
far enough away.
Oh no, it hits him. It was
All right, as there's a spray.
Just like like when you bite into a cob of corn and just like the perfect juice spray.
He just looked like he won like the big boss battle at the end of an episode of Spectre Smashers. That's the Adventure
What?
Corp version of a TV show that we all know and love.
What?
As you're covered in the goop as the purplish
Oh.
flames that were
Oh.
around it spread out, and your brother just has a moment to appreciate his handiwork covering you before the force that is no longer held to this plane as the goop just vanishes off of you, leaving this cold sensation crawling across your skin.
That
You're-
really sucked.
You're alive.
You're alive. I killed you. And my
What?
book. And my sword.
No, you didn't kill your
Oh,
brother.
I killed you and my sword.
Why would you kill me?
I didn't have a choice. I thought it was the only way to.
You were
You
the
would-
easiest grab.
You would sacrifice me?
Okay, you killed the middle one. What did you kill?
I
Yeah.
I
How about we
couldn't-
just talk about it?
couldn't. I won't forget this.
All right. I'm going to, like.
Oh no, there's another one.
Is there another one?
No. absolutely not.
I'm going to write do a small sketch of this thing
Okay.
in my book.
Take a moment to relive the horror as you draw this this glowing, slightly flaming.
Is this
eyeball.
really the time to draw more ladies? Oh.
I don't feel like moving.
Make me a performance check.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
That's an 18 plus 2, 9, 20.
All right. You draw a nice rendition of this
I'm
creature.
proficient.
Yes, this is this would be enough for somebody to have a very good idea of what you were facing. And if they had seen one before, they would certainly recognize it.
Okay.
Even the flames are drawn with the right depth to them. You guys find yourself the precipice hanging above you, about 10 feet to the higher point that this creature came from, the water rushing below you off the other one.
I'm also going to use this, some thread that I have, some wire, and I'm going to use a little vial, and I'm going to take a sample of that algae water.
Okay.
Careful.
You lower some of that down and you pull it up, and you just have this blackish purple sticking to this thing.
In the inside.
Oh, you're lowering it out like a whole vial down?
I'm putting a tube, like a wire, and I'm
yeah.
lowering that
Okay, I
vial
get it. So
down.
I thought you were putting a wire down and going to cut it.
Oh
in the
no,
vial.
I'm collecting.
It comes up coated outside
inside.
completely. The inside, the top is just a mass of algae, and you can't even see in it. It just is sealed, like tar hardening over it.
Gross. I'm going to wipe it off with a cloth
Okay,
and
you
cork it.
take a cloth and you wipe it, and as it touches it and you go to move, your hand just slips off, and the cloth hangs from the thing now glued to its surface.
Okay, I'm going to take it off.
Okay, you grab the cloth and pull, and the vial just follows it. The cloth does not move. Well, sorry, the cloth and the vial move, but it does not separate from the vial.
Okay, I
I think we figured out what stuff does.
put a cork in it, and
All right,
You
put the
better.
where the layer is formed over it, and the cork is not even in it; it's just stuck to the top. Now the top has been sealed by the algae, and you can't see that. It's just you've now got a cork sticking off the top of your glue
I
ball.
put it in my bag.
All right, I probably want to wrap
I wrap it
the
the rest of the
cloth
cloth.
around it
Yeah.
as you cut the wire.
Oh man.
Wrap that tightly and put it in your bag. Make me a survival check.
What's my survival?
1.
That's a 3.
All right, put it in your bag. What are you guys doing?
Guess we go up.
We can explore some more, but I'm letting you know that I'm pretty beat to shit, and I'm just about out of spells.
Yeah, but like,
I have 1 spell slot left.
but are we gonna sleep here?
We could meditate for sure, or we could leave. That's kind of
I don't think that's a good idea.
All right, well, let's go explore some more and see what we can do.
All right.
All right.
With some leaping, the two of you can attempt to climb this. If you guys want to climb up this ledge, you may, or you can.
I'm just
or
gonna
you'll have to walk
follow this around first and see
All right.
where it leads.
As you follow that
Not
around,
feeling great.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are.
You would see as it comes to an end against the cave wall as the river flows on through it. The lower bank seems to continue on in that direction, but you can see it comes to the end as it's just the river flowing into an underground canal after that.
Yeah, looks like we gotta go up or into the sticky water. I mean, I guess
Alright.
there's like something across the way down there, but whatever.
All right, make me an athletics check. Regular roll, because I'm sure Barry will try to help you up.
Hiya! It's an 18.
18, as he boosts you up and you grab the ledge, and as he pushes, even with your shaking arms, you manage to pull yourself up. And what would be revealed?
Is 2 more.
So, and you would see the same sort of strange slug creature you saw before. And you would see it moving over this circle of stone, rising about 4 feet out of the ground. And you would see, as it's moving, just this kind of ichor being left as a residue behind it, slowly hardening into stone, as it seems to be building up some sort of stone obelisk on the ground there.
Um, Would I remember what we did with this thing before?
Last time, you guys wrapped it up and brought it to Master Hall, and once it got within proximity of him, you were suddenly fighting Master Hall. And then you guys had to desperately drag Master Hall, who was inside of one of your guys' head as his body was controlled, and fight to get him buried underneath the Mind Spire tree, along with the husk that was left in this thing, so that it was forced into its old body, and you could dig him out.
Yeah. But we didn't want to kill it.
Correct.
Okay. How fast does it look like it's building this thing?
Slow, quite slow. The thing moves like a slug, like it just inches along, although it's about this big, but it just
Okay.
leaving a thin layer that just builds up as it moves. What are you doing?
I think we should sleep or meditate or whatever before we mess with this thing. Let it build up its stone wall a little higher. Because I'm assuming it won't be done in 4 hours.
No, certainly not. It looks like it's been building this for a long time.
Sorry, guys, I was in the washroom.
Were you peeing in the weird lake?
Dre is found.
Dre has found the same strange sort of slug-like creature as last time, but this one is moving in a circle, and as it goes, it's leaving behind a residue. It's about 4 feet tall now, but it seems to be building some sort of circular obelisk with the residue that it leaves behind.
Dre, I feel like we just take it.
I think we sleep first.
Okay.
It's like real slow. Like it's kind of funny watching it go around.
Unless it was the one that summoned the eye.
I don't know, but last time we had to fight Master Hall into the gourd. So
All right, let's have a quick little go back to the ledge there and just have a quick little meditate.
yeah, I'm gonna hop down. Don't want to be next to this thing.
And I'm gonna
Just in
pop
case.
Roscoe
Yoink.
my lap
Okay.
and just be like, "Hey, let me know if anybody comes." Although when we're in meditation, we're still conscious of the area around.
So, you guys head. I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the worst I could?
Nat 20.
All right.
Natural 1.
Fuck.
Is that what you got?
It's a 0. Yeah.
Perfect. As you guys meditate,
I'm not
Darian,
good
you
at these.
open your eyes to see your brother still with his eyes closed, but just a troubled look across his face, as you have not been able to meditate at all or get any rest.
Okay. Not me, but
Barry, and you've managed to get a long rest.
oh fuck yeah.
Dre, however, what are the two of you doing?
Armor on myself.
All right, as you cast mage armor over yourself.
And I'm going to. All right. Bear. Hey, Dre.
What?
You look like you didn't get any rest.
Huh? Where'd you get that idea?
Your face.
Uh-huh.
Bags. The
Mm.
scowl of anger.
Really? Keep going. Yeah, I really want to hear this.
Okay. Come on, we gotta go.
Barian, as you've come more fully to consciousness, you would also notice your new brand on your waist is still there and starting to itch. You managed to ignore it while you're meditating, but it's getting itchier and itchier to just this like dull, constant itch.
I
on you.
inspect it.
You look over it, and yeah, it looks like you've been branded.
I'd like to look at it to know if I can see any magical significance. I'll use ritual detect magic.
All right, you use the ritual as you sit there. You don't see any magic on it, but it does have this like cold, foreboding feeling and this just constant itch that's getting stronger.
Okay, so there's no magic. There's no nothing.
You do not see any magic you are familiar with on it.
Doesn't matter even if I'm not familiar with it.
Yes, I know.
If there's magic, I know.
You don't see any magic on it.
Okay, I don't know any typing.
It's a like a badly drawn circle, like a squiggly circle.
Okay, Jerry, we gotta get out of here. I show him my brand.
Oh, jeez.
It's starting to itch.
Well, we'll ask Hall about it.
Okay, well, let's go get this slug. Come on.
All right. Do you
How
have
do we grab?
do you have another cloth?
Yeah.
Okay.
How did we grab the other one? We just put a cloth
Just
over.
wrapped it up.
Remember last time we brought it to Master Hall, it immediately possessed him and he started fighting us.
Yeah, this time we're gonna let Hall know before we go in.
All right, let's hop up on the ledge first.
Okay, I'm gonna like go in the bag and kind of pull out like one of our like little burlap bags with like drawstrings.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go over with him to the slug.
What do you have in your bag?
We have tons of stuff.
I know, but you put your vial in. Did you put it in the bag of
I
holding?
put it on my belt.
No, the wrapped up vial.
Yeah, on my belt. And put it in my bag of holding.
You said you put it in your bag. Which bag? Your bag of holding or the bag
Put
on
it
your
in my
back?
pouch on my belt. That I wouldn't have put it in the bag of holding with it all messed up like that.
All right.
I'll specifically say bag of holding if I put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. Do you wear a backpack or just the bag of holding?
I have the bag of holding.
Got you. So you don't have a backpack.
No, I have a pouch that I
Okay.
put things in.
So-
like it's just empty right now. There's
You
nothing.
pull a sackcloth out of the bag of holding. Who's climbing up?
Is there anything wrong with my pouch at the moment?
What do you have in it?
Nothing, just a pouch.
It's empty.
There's nothing in it currently.
Oh, all right.
It's the pouch I have that for putting stuff in on my waist.
You just see your wrapped up vial in it.
Does it look like it leaked or anything?
You can't see it's like wrapped, but as you grab to pull it, you feel you can't pull it out of the pouch.
Curiosity
All right, whatever.
killed the nerd.
You're gonna what?
Jam that cork in more.
The cork never went in at all. Like the algae sealed the top when it dipped in, and then you just stuck the cork on the outside, and it's just sitting.
So
on
then
top
what's
of the
it
algae.
sticking to?
The black algae that covered the top.
I wrapped the cloth around it.
Yeah, but you put a cork on it, and I said the top was sealed by the algae, so the cork just stuck to it, and then you couldn't take the cork off, and then you wrapped the whole thing in cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cork is not inside the neck at all. It's just stuck to the stuff sealing the top.
So it leaked out.
No. Your cloth wrapping came undone a little bit, and a section of it.
Okay, so the
attached to your
cloth
pouch.
wrapping didn't work.
Yes.
Okay.
So, who's going up?
I'll go.
Right? You are still
Okay.
frightened. I'm sure your brother will help you, so make an athletics check.
I
Just
was
a
able
straight
to
roll?
move forward.
Yes, you were both frightened. He was the one who couldn't move.
Sure. We're frightened from this thing? We're frightened by the gate.
Yes.
Can you read frightened, please?
This is how it works.
Frightened has nothing to do with, like, the gate gives us the frightened condition. There's no
Okay, but-
rules around frightened.
you're frightened from the. Sorry, just the way that I know it is when you're frightened by something, you cannot move closer to that frightened thing
Yes.
that frightened you.
Yes, and you have advantage or disadvantage on
Yes.
attack.
So
and
I
ability
couldn't move
checks.
closer to the gate.
You were still able to move. I don't always do things exactly how the condition works.
Okay,
in the book.
then just say that because
Yeah,
I'm going.
I told you normally when you're out of sight it fades, but it didn't. So the way this thing
Okay, all
works
right.
is
What
you
are
were
we
frightened.
doing?
You're making an athletics check. You do not have disadvantage. You do not have advantage.
20, dirty 20.
All right. You climb up, and you would see the slug thing still just slowly moving across this obelisk that it's creating there.
I just like do reverse dog poop bag.
You grab it and pull the thing inside out, twist the top around. You can
tie it
rejoin
shut.
your brother. You tie that shut as you now just have the squirming purple slug inside your bag.
Ew.
So you guys still have your rope hanging between the wall below and the top here.
I tie it to my belt, by the way.
Okay, you tie the slug to
And
your
I'm
belt.
actually going to double it up with a few other bags.
Okay, you put a couple bags around it and tie the whole thing to your belt.
Yep. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
So, are you guys just planning on sliding down the rope, or what is your intention?
Yeah, slide down
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have another idea.
Dexterity saving throw from both of you as you go down.
I don't feel good about this.
Okay, from our Klein kit, I'll take a carabiner and clip it to my belt, and then clip the belt to the rope,
Okay. You clip yourself to the rope.
and then slide down like that.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
20, 30, 20.
Okay, you slide past, managing to avoid the spray of brackish liquid. Dre.
Got a 21.
Okay, you both manage to pass without trouble.
Okay, I'm going to recover my rope and my pythons.
All right. You will have to. It'll be a shortened rope by 15 feet at this point, because you'll have to. Well, 10 feet, because you'll have to cut it somewhere up and leave the rest hanging in the water. And then make me a survival check to recover your carabiners, or sorry, your pythons.
That's an 11.
11. You break one of them, pulling it from the rock, but you recover two of them.
Okay, so we have 9.
As that puts you guys to the other side here, and you guys head down the passageway until you once again find the roots twisting and covering the passageway, although they are unmoving and flat against the walls and ceiling and floor once again.
Don't like this.
Let's try and be sneaky.
Don't think that'll work.
Well, let's try, and then as soon as they wake up, we'll go fast.
Fine.
Both of you make me a stealth check, please.
Got a 13.
On both of us
Okay.
before we go through.
You guys are stepping on them, so invisibility will not give you advantage.
Sorry?
You guys are stepping on them, so
Yeah,
invisibility.
but
although you will have advantage from your boots.
Yeah, so 20, 25.
13 and a 25. You guys get past this first section, walking as lightly as possible. Occasionally, a couple of the black roots twitch. As you guys go through the second section, I need you to roll again. Varian will have advantage due to the boots.
23.
19.
Right. As you guys creep past the second section of tunnel, you feel they're more sluggish than they were before. It seems your guys' first go through here has consumed some of their energy and they're barely still moving about. For the third section,
Got a 16.
That is a 27.
right. And then for the final section, please, as you both creep past the third.
That's another 16.
28.
28. As shooting from the ground, that is an 11 to hit you, Dre.
Misses.
All right. At this point, you guys are discovered as you make a mad dash for the edge. As one of them reaches up and starts to coil around Dre, you start sprinting. That is a 19 to hit you, Barian.
I activate Blade Song and it misses.
All right. As you feel the hum of something coming from above you, you activate Blade Song, ducking underneath it, just feeling the vibration pass over you. That is a 25 to hit you, Dre.
Yeah, that hits.
As one wraps around you and you can feel it pumping some sort of liquid into it. What are you doing?
I'm going to slice at it with my dagger of green flame.
All right, roll to hit as the flame curls around your dagger as you slash down towards the obsidian black
Right,
root.
that is a 19 to hit.
That will hit. Please roll damage.
Okay. That is 11 damage.
All right, you manage to cut yourself free. It's going to make one more attack against each of you, unless it catches one, of course. That is a dirty 20 to hit you, Daniel.
Shield it misses.
All right, as you cast the spell and you can feel it slam against the force around you, it's enough for you to get past it. That is a 12 to hit you, Dre.
Misses.
You both pour out the other side of this tunnel. Tendrils reaching after you. You can hear them scraping across the floor, but you guys manage to pull yourself out of reach, looking back, panting slightly from the adrenaline and the short sprint at the end there. You guys have successfully passed through the roots in the tunnel.
All right.
I stop as I come out of it.
What?
I don't want to.
Okay, do I look down the hallway?
You can look down the hallway, yeah.
Right by where we meet the gate, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, blocking the hallway with just a picture of just like roses and
The hallway is larger than 5 feet by 5 feet.
How big is it?
It's wide. Well, actually, I gotta think about that.
It's 19,000 feet wide.
Enough so that he might not notice it as you start to create this just like rose imagery that blocks the way.
Because I can have up to 3 effects of it at one time.
Yes. I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
What does the blocking sight have to do with it?
It's letting him make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
7?
Got an 18.
Okay. Your brother pointedly examines the flowers that you've created, being careful not to look to the edges of this illusion where his fear is ready to rush back towards him. You both manage, with this just impending sense of dread growing on you, to walk out the other side of the obsidian archway.
As soon as we get to the other side, I make a picture of a beautiful, buxom tavern wench showing her boobs at the end of the hallway. Like, there, you have something to look at.
As
They
that
are grade A.
image
Have you
awaits you at the end.
ever seen before?
Dre, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
They don't think they.
You recognize her as one of the tavern girls that we've met before.
Probably the lady who served you guys a couple of times at the Bed and Boar.
If you say so.
As you guys push past the illusion, your brother is still skeptical, but you guys push out the other side. And it would be, you guys got there, evening was falling. It would be midday of the following day.
I'm going to get to the hole there, and I'm
Alright.
going to pop Roscoe's head up.
All right.
Hold him.
His head goes up. Go ahead and make a perception check with Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Actually, you're looking through it, so just
Yeah.
make a perception check with disadvantage.
It's an 11 and a nat 20, so that'll be a 14. Great waste of a nat 20.
You look up. The coast appears to be clear.
All right. I put Roscoe on his shoulder.
Ah.
On your shoulder, Dre.
Ah.
Cast invisibility on us. Let's get out of here.
Okay. As you guys step out from the tunnel, you would see, stepping from around the tree, with a veil, purple hanging over her eyes, full lips beneath it with some blue henna tattooed across it,
I stopped moving. She doesn't know that I came in yet.
and a grin. Well, as she looks towards the entrance,
Yeah, there's nothing there.
She. Come, don't be cheeky.
I'll be honest, I don't trust you at all.
That's fine, you don't need to trust me. We had an agreement.
I need to
That's
see if I
true.
can. Like, what do you want to know?
All right. Roll me an intimidate check.
No, I'm not trying to scare her. She never saw me enter the tunnel.
I know, I just want to see how unexpected it would be for her, and this is the best way to let you have some agency for that.
Could I? Sure.
-1.
7. -1, 6.
Okay, her head turns as she tracks the spot she heard it from, but you don't see the jump you were hoping for. But she looks over. Oh, I thought the other one left.
She did.
Interesting. So, what did you find in that tunnel?
Well, what can you tell us first about yourself? I don't just hand out information for free.
Well, it wasn't for free. It was part of our agreement.
Great, an agreement that we benefited from nothing.
You got to go past without trouble.
I listened to the whole thing. Are you with the city or are you with the forest?
You came here, and I said I would not hinder you if you agreed to share information when you came out.
That is true.
When you are out,
Right?
do you truly wish to bargain with me for an already agreed upon transaction?
I didn't agree upon anything. You
It's
never
true.
spoke with me once.
True. You can go. As her eye turned back to where she last heard your brother speak.
I'm 1 foot over from there.
Oops. That's rolling in the snack bowl. She's looking at where you were before.
Tell her if she can make it past the obsidian gate, she can find out the information for herself. If we can do it, I'm sure she can.
I'm more
It's much-
concerned what you want the information for.
Professional curiosity.
What's your profession?
I'm in the profession of knowing things.
Yeah, do you know Master Hall?
Who is Master Hall?
He's a guy who works at a tea shop. You should probably go talk to him. He'll know the most on any of this. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
You can talk.
Actually, that's a really good point.
If he wants to explain it to you, you can fight with him about it.
We found a
believe-
slug.
One dragon.
That's all we know.
I wouldn't fight him for information, though. He's weirdly and disconcertingly powerful.
What was beyond the obsidian gate?
A whole bunch of roots that attacked me.
A slug? An eyeball?
Yeah, an eyeball, a river with goop in it. I'm like, Harry, you like this stuff? I pull out the thing. I'm like,
Well, actually, you can't. It's stuck.
Stuck to your
I
couch.
open the pouch, I cut it open, and show her.
It's invisible.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, a river filled with black, purple goop.
No.
Some type of not an aboleth.
Floating.
Are you thinking
Oh,
believer?
type of
Or
what?
not? No, that's not
Oh,
way to.
that would be
Beholder. Or
outside abomination.
And some type of outsider or abomination.
That's it. That's like literally all we know. We are.
Anything else you'd like to know? Any questions?
What did this abomination do?
Not really sure.
Teleportation, apathy, got into your head, sapped your will. Here, I showed the picture.
It's invisible.
I put the book on the ground on the page.
As the book appears on the ground, and she looks over, and you see her eyes flash. Well, sorry, you can't see her eyes, but you see her face turn towards it.
I saw your eyes flash.
As face is turned towards it for a time before she looks up, and you defeated this.
Yeah, it's dead.
We think.
Oh, well, more like banished.
And what of this slug?
The slug? Oh, I went in circles a few times.
What happened to it?
Did what slugs do.
What do slugs do?
Slug. What do you need with this slug?
I'm merely curious.
I have the slug.
She turns towards the picture on the ground once again, and then looks over. And we're not leaving anything out?
Nope.
I-
Scary
no.
black gate.
That's everything. We left an
Roads,
area.
river, eyeball, slug. Grandma's house.
Well then, this has been a most interesting conversation.
That makes one of us.
We meet again soon. As you just see the lips spread into a grin.
So I'm going to ask her. I'm like,
Call
and what's the
first.
stop from telling the people on the wall that we've seen a strange halfling in a cloak here?
Nothing? Nothing at all.
I'd like to know your game.
My game? I'm not bad at blackjack.
Okay, bye. I walk away.
Bye.
I do need both of you to make stealth checks. Due to the wall as you disappear into the forest.
I got a 17.
19. Oh, no, sorry, 20.
20. As you guys are vanishing into the forest, you would hear a shout ring out from the wall. Something in the copse there! I see something! Ready the cannons!
Go, 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 go. They are eager.
Indeed. That is a natural one, as you guys would hear the blast of several cannons as you guys vanished into the forest.
I look back to see what happened to halfway.
You look back. She is nowhere to be seen.
She disappeared.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys head around the edge of the forest. As you guys are making your way along, you guys see a figure stumble out from the woods. You're near the exit of the woods, and this figure near the edge of the game trail you've been following steps out, looks up and look around, and in the faint sunlight, you guys would see a familiar face. Farena stares at both of you.
Is that
A
the
look-
weird girl?
Yeah.
Confusion in her eye. And that's where we'll end off.
Is she the one who like was always invisible when it was dark?
Correct.
Ha. Yes.
Wonderful.
I think I even wrote her name down.
Awesome. How do we do for viewers today?
With me.
Okay. Awesome. We'll make some shout outs here. Thanks for watching. Check
Let's
us out
do
on
XP.
Oh,
well,
experience. Yes.
I'll do so. Twitch, check us out on YouTube, Adventure Corp. We got a lot of stuff going on World Anvil. Isaac will post that up. Seriously, there's a mondo amount of information on there.
Nope. Tried too
Yeah.
hard.
No, like, and if you guys can give us a share, that'd be awesome. You know, tell your mom, tell your dad. If you know someone that works in like, personal investigation or anything in like maybe the FBI or something, if one of you guys can get someone to track down Mondo King, that'd be great.
I was wondering where you were going with that one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm sure your mom would love to hear from me again. Let's let her know what I'm up to.
are you guys 7th level, right?
Yeah,
6th.
7th level.
6th level. Right. So, today, let me go.
Come on, baby.
So, you guys managed to gain passage into the entrance and get past the obsidian portal that was guarding it, which is 600 XP.
Yeah.
You guys managed to get past the plants on your way out, which is 600 XP.
Yeah.
You guys got past the river of adhesion, which is 600 XP. And finally, you guys defeated the what was the name for it?
The
The
ruin your dayer.
The Eye of Apathy, which was 900 XP. And then managing to get back out through all of that is worth 600 XP. For
And
the
grabbing
second
the
trip back.
slug.
That was part of the Eye of Apathy one.
Okay. And then what if
3,300.
not getting destroyed by this dragon halfling?
No,
No experience for that.
you guys didn't even roll. You just talked.
Hmm.
So
Well, we didn't get eaten.
it's true. It's true. Don't know why a halfling would eat you, but so yes, that
We are
is-
level 7.
Oh, does that take you over?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're up to
Great.
25,000.
You guys can level yourselves up for next session. And yeah, we'll call it there, folks. Like you said, Discord. Sorry, not Discord. Patreon, YouTube, and Twitch on Wednesdays, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's been a ton of fun. Thanks for watching and signing off.
Bye. That's my job. See you later.